Idaho Country Life Adventures. This is our very special stream where we invite you into our life and the everyday stuff we do. Well, we're doing something special today. We are going to be going to
ghost hunting.
Idaho Falls for, what do they call it? The ghost trail?
The ghost walk.
The ghost walk.
The ghost
so we're going to go ghost hunting.
We're going to go ghost hunting tonight.
I didn't check the mail because I was afraid to put the key on.
Right. No, we're in the middle.
So yeah. So first we're going to go, and this is the road trip to there.
This is the road trip to there.
Might stop and get some dinner or something.
Yeah, we're going to stop and get something to eat. Then probably let the phone charge.
Let the phone charge.
Interesting. I don't know why it's telling me to go that way, but that's the way it's telling me.
That takes to the main freeway.
Ah. And she's not talking again.
That's your old phone?
Yeah, it's my old phone, but she isn't talking. Oh, honey,
Be close enough to get that?
Close enough to get that. You're hitting the damn thing here.
Now straighten our mailbox. All right, folks. So
I'm scratching my car now.
we got the stuff going on here and ready to go on the road trip. So you're gonna see the road trip there first.
Just one piece of mail, huh?
That's it, huh? Silas. I don't know why they keep saying that to me. The car was given back.
There you go. So I have to watch this because she's not talking.
You want to turn her on?
I tried.
So your sound turned up?
It is.
Because I notice when mine doesn't, I can't hear it ring. Those things across, all of them are down.
So I don't know why it's taking us this way.
Hopefully you're not gonna of course make the thing a little more creepy with thunder and lightning,
Didn't we go to back, and this the back way?
but it's the back way.
Yeah, and that's why we came home the last time we were out.
I believe so. But this is also a back way.
Yeah, but we came back this way. I think.
Well, this was the way to the vet.
Yeah.
There's the Snake River. We're going to have to take our doggy down one of these days. It's pretty full.
That's the Snake River.
Nice place for that river.
We have to find like a
And it's
parking
it
area.
floods.
I guess there's a parking area right there.
And this is the one that the guy's car went in. They, after 2-3 years, they finally found it.
Yeah, they finally found it, yeah. Yeah, he was missing for 2-3 years. Yeah, this is taking us to 15. Oh, they're painting. Oh, jeez. Oh, my God. They should let people go. Holy cow. Oh, there's even a tractor involved here.
Oh, it's a painting.
No, it was not my thing. We keep going straight. We're not going on 26. We're going. We're headed towards Highway 15 to get up to Idaho Falls. Yes, Chris. Road trip.
Road trip, Chris. We are on our way to Idaho Falls and the Ghost
This
Walk.
is Highway 26, I believe that
As
one
you see,
is.
we live in very
So that's
flat plains
26.
land. There's an old tractor.
There's an old tractor. So it's all plains lands here. As you can see, it's all flat. Flat, flat, flat. So we're going to be going to Idaho Falls. We're not there yet. We're about 24 minutes away, actually, from Idaho Falls now.
So yeah, it's pretty close to where we live, which is cool. Oh, there's a harvester, guys. A real harvester.
Oh, here's a harvester.
That's a small one.
Oh my God, yep.
Jeff, I wish he was on to see this. You can. That is a harvester.
There's a harvester.
That is a 9770 STS harvester.
And he was in it too.
And here comes the
Oh,
load wagon.
and here comes the load wagon. All John Deere, of course. Look at that.
There's the John Deere 6120, I believe.
People drive like Californians. So I haven't been this far out on this street. Kind of neat. There's some pretty houses out here. Holy
Yes,
cow.
there is.
Wow.
You think with all these houses out where we live, they'd have frickin' high-speed internet. You know, get some fiber optic wires out here.
Yep, we're gonna make this turn. Yep. Oh, I see. It's gonna get us on 15 up here. Oh, okay. Instead of taking us through downtown Blackfoot, it's taking us this way. Oh, because 15's over there. Yep, I-15. Yep. Should be up here somewhere.
We're gonna go up and over and take a left, I believe.
Correct, because we want to go north to Idaho Falls. And we're only 22 minutes away. This will be fun. Yeah, these are all the back roads.
I like taking back roads.
We love taking back roads. It's just, you can go your own pace and,
see cool stuff sometimes.
you know, but unfortunately we are going to have to get on the freeway.
Idaho Falls, take a left.
Idaho Falls. And here we go, freeway.
I see we have cattle guards on all the roads here.
Yep, we got cattle guards.
So we got free range animals everywhere in Idaho.
All right. We've never gone this way.
Yeah.
This is all going to be new to us.
What's the speed limit here?
I don't see a sign yet. The speed limit is
80.
80. Ours is 65. Yeah, well, some of the freeways here are actually 95. Those are fun.
People might have messed something up over there. When I brought him home earlier, he was trying to get at my lap. It almost fell on the floor, but his paw hit something. I don't know if it was on the steering wheel or on the dash.
Everything's okay. Everything seems okay. Yeah. Nothing is...
Those big paws say, I don't know where they're going to go.
No. No. A lot of open range here. lot of fields. Fifteen's got a lot of traffic.
It's one
One of the major roads in here.
geological site. Did you see that back there?
I did.
What kind of geological site it is?
Those are some weird hills.
There's some weird looking houses.
There's some weird looking shit right there.
Geological site. We'll have to check that out one day.
Some weird stuff right there.
Is that from the volcano?
Could be from the volcano. Look at that's weird shit right there. Look at that.
So there's a service center thing there. It's a geological site.
Good Lord, what the hell are those big ass things?
Windmill blades.
Wow.
Those are those huge turbine windmill
Those
blades.
are
Like I
huge.
said, we get about an average of between 50 to 80 mile per hour winds here because it's all flat ground, so they use those nice turbine. You'll find them all over the place in the wind alleys.
Well, this definitely looks like the high desert in here.
We are in the high desert.
Yeah. This brush and stuff, this definitely looks like desert. Look at that. Wow. That's pretty cool. Keep staying on the freeway. Don't have to pass it. You might have to. Use them as a battering ram.
Yep.
Oh, that is some interesting rocks.
I know. I just
Those are
didn't
really
see
weird.
that.
Yeah.
Very volcanic rock.
It's very, yeah, it's just like there's holes in it or something.
We'll have to come and check this out sometime.
Well, I don't know how.
There's a geological site right behind us, a place you can go and take a look.
Oh, okay. This is very weird stuff.
Strange.
Yeah, it is very strange. It's just weird
They
looking.
like squares.
Yeah, they look like squares.
Almost looks like buildings that fell down or something at the time.
You know what?
Anunnaki.
No, you know what? Could that be lava?
Yes.
From like a long, long time ago?
Last time
Could that be lava?
Yellowstone blew her top.
It almost looks like lava flow, doesn't it?
It's probably a lava flow.
So actually, I'm looking at it. I'm wondering, yeah, I'm wondering if that's lava flow. Well, I don't know. Those rocks like thousands of years ago. But that's really interesting.
Those are lava flows. I bet.
That is lava flow.
Yellowstone blew up a long time ago.
I think so. Because look at them, they're square. Yeah. They're everywhere over there. They're just everywhere. How strange.
They took this and turned it into farmland. Bet you that's a pain in the ass to get all those rocks out.
Jesus, and then this is farmland. Look at that. That was weird.
Some of those cutouts again. They must do that for our reasons.
Yeah, because you notice they have it too? Yeah, yeah.
What kind of cutouts?
Oh, like something laid in the middle of the field. Crushed it down.
Could be a tractor thing.
Yeah, yeah, they got the same kind of thing that's by our house. Could be these things that are doing it. Maybe. I don't know. That is all flat.
don't know if you can see, Chris, but over far in the difference of those hills, that's the Wind Valley over there. There's huge turbines up there.
Yeah,
Way off in the
those are our
distance.
closest mountains. They're pretty far away, actually. And on top of some of them are these giant, giant windmills, wind turbines up there. They're right. You can't really see them, but they're right there, on top of that mountain over there. You can barely see them
They're way
now.
off in the
Yeah,
distance.
you barely see them. Over that way is Yellowstone. Over those mountains is Yellowstone over there. That should be Wyoming over there, isn't it?
I think so.
Or Montana. Just over those hills. That's my side view. That's my front view. I didn't think you guys wanted to see the back end of a pickup truck. A pickup truck. Semi. We're using it as a battle ram.
Yep. Potatoes. Farm fresh potatoes. Next exit.
Ah, farm fresh potatoes. This must be the potatoes.
Taters?
Yeah, the taters. The big water system's going right now. We are 14 minutes away.
We're also using this guy as a wind blocker. The wind on these
Yeah,
places
we got, for some odd reason, the wind kicked up this afternoon.
I see storm clouds as usual. Thunder.
Yep,
along the way.
storm clouds, so...
That's what we need to buy our grass with.
Yeah, right there. You see that thing? That thing is really going. Yeah, that's what we need. Well, this must have been a bitch to plant potatoes. There's hills and all kinds of shit in this. That'd be a pain in the butt.
It's gonna take and knock that shit down.
Jesus. And they went all the way up a hill to plant the potatoes. Those are potatoes.
What should I do up hills?
They did a good job. They know what they're doing. Going over a bridge. Under a bridge. Trees over there.
Is that,
What they're blocking.
I think that's a wind blocker.
Is it a wind blocker?
Yeah. A lot of people plant trees like that really close together to.
Oh,
block
for the wind block. Yeah, okay. They're wind blocking that field. Maybe their home. Maybe their home's on the other side of it. Oh, there's a bunch of silos and stuff there. Oh, okay. I see what they were doing. Idaho Falls, 10 miles. 13 minutes. We're not that far.
That far at all.
No, we're not that far at all, actually.
This is where I think people become that one doctor. They told me it was too far.
Yeah, well, at the time, it was for us. We didn't know where it was.
If they don't find another one, they have to come to me. It's a specialist for the numbness of my hand.
Ah.
I take that back. It's the heart doctor.
Oh, the heart doctor. Oh, they're trying to still find one?
Yeah.
There's a cute little development here. Don't know if I'd want to live right on a freeway, but get that thing.
All the houses out there.
Yeah, it's like a little development. They got some property though. Somebody had a horse. Yeah. Twelve minutes.
Oh my God, we have to come to that one these days. Idaho
the-
Falls Zoo.
Oh, Idaho Falls has
Would
a
you guys
zoo.
like to see the Idaho Falls Zoo?
Oh, that'd be cool to see.
Is that the one where you drive around the animals?
I don't know. I know they got one like that up here, but I don't know what it's called.
Just don't pet the fluffy cows.
Oh, somebody got mauled today by a fluffy cow. Idiots.
I mean, they can't tell the difference.
No, they took their kid down there. They have a place where all the people can stand and look at the buffalo, and you're actually pretty close. But this person jumped the fence with their kid and went down there, and the buffalo went after the kid, and the parent protected the kid and got him under the arm and threw the parent up. No, the kid ran. Kid's like, fuck the parent, I'm out of here. Kid ran. No, he ran. I saw the video. Yeah, the parent's fine. He just got gorged under the armpit.
This is stupid.
You know, that's what you get for trying to pet a fuzzy cow.
For those of you who are city slickers,
Don't pet a fuzzy cow.
These are wild animals.
Okay.
They're not tame. It's not a petting zoo. Wild.
Yeah, these are wild animals.
They will kill you.
Yeah, you don't pet them. Don't pet the fuzzy cows.
I don't understand when people are
I don't
thinking
get
in
it.
the wild, when you come up against an animal, think, oh, I'm going to go pet the big kitty,
Oh, and
the big bear.
we did talk to a park ranger, and Old Faithful gets turned on at 6 a.m. in the morning. They turn it off at 10.
Yeah.
Can you believe people actually ask that question? That's the most asked question of a park ranger. When does Old Faithful get turned on so they can be there and see it? Well, that's an interesting place over there. What the hell is that?
Airport, Rexburg. It's an
Yeah, we're
airport.
going to pass Rexburg.
That's either the airport or that's a casino or
Is that a hotel?
Monville. It's fairgrounds. They say is up here someplace.
Oh, okay. What is that?
It's just like,
It almost looks like Willy Wonka's chocolate factory almost. Look at the pipes on the top of it. Well, that has to be a hotel.
yeah, no, I said lodging.
Oh, okay. That has to be a hotel. Yeah.
Place.
Yeah, that's a neat freaking place, man. That's neat looking. Yeah, that'd be a hotel.
Army surplus warehouse.
Oh, there's an army. Yeah. So this is Rexburg.
Look at the old.
Oh, look at the old
Jeeps.
Jeep up there. Oh, that's funny. That's cute.
Look at the old sniper tower.
Oh, there's something up there.
Oh,
It's a little teeny tank up there.
micro tank.
It's a micro tank. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Well, they're on our battering ram. Bye-bye. Peterbilt. Ah, that's where the big Peterbilt trucks are. Ah, they're all red. What the heck? Oh, there we go. Oh, here it is. There's a bunch of trucks for sale. Oh man, there's some actually nice freaking trucks in there for sale. Oh, look at these. Most of them are red though. There's some buses too. What's that? Looks like they're building that building. Yes. That was over all the big semis are. That's cool.
Must work on big trucks or something. Yeah,
They put work on one. Look at that building way over there. It's really tall.
It's a warehouse or a greenery.
Oh, that's a granary. Way over there. I don't even know if you guys can see it. Way over there. That's a granary. It's trying. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. We are in a dead zone, so.
We're in between cell towers.
Yeah, we're in between the cell towers right now, so.
Nothing but flat ground and potatoes and whatever else you're growing.
Yeah, that's all it is. It's all. We're 8 minutes away from Idaho Falls.
Jackson Hole Junction, Burger Theory.
Burger Theory. Put the Burger Theory. That was cute.
Applebee's. We got Applebee's here.
They got an Applebee's.
So where we're going is a much bigger city than our little town.
Yeah, it's a little
more
bit
of a
bigger.
city. It's a
This is
little
more of a
bigger.
city. Kinda. It's still considered the country up here. It's not like Boise. Boise is a big city.
That is their biggest city.
And you will never see me streaming in Boise because I'm not going to drive 8 hours to go stream in Boise. I might.
It's too much like California.
Yeah, little California.
That's
Boise,
what the Democrats
Idaho.
are sent to.
Idaho Falls, 1 mile. There we go.
Historic downtown.
Historic downtown. And that's the ghost walk that we're going to do. Historic downtown.
So where are we going first?
I have no idea where we're going first. Where are we going first here?
We're going to take a right. Where's your phone say we're going?
Oh, well,
What time is it?
it's gonna show me the park. Do you want to see the park?
Where we're supposed to meet? Where's it at?
Well, keep going. I think. Yep, we're not gonna get off yet. Oh, this is an old town. Oh, look at those old buildings over there. Ooh, I don't know. This is an old town. Okay, we're gonna get off of exit 118.
Exit 118.
And then at the stoplight, you're going to turn right. There's an Olive Garden. Oh, how about that? I think there's a Sherry's here, honey. Oh, look at the sign. Idaho Falls. Oh, that's pretty cool.
They have great pies in there.
Sherry's?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. But we did the Sherry's in Santa Rosa.
That's right.
Yeah. That's cool. I think there's one of the local people over there.
Too bad we don't have one near some Blackfoot.
All right, so this is, and we're gonna go straight. This is Idaho Falls, guys. It looks like a pretty old town,
A much
actually.
bigger town.
It's a much, much bigger town and much older.
This place spreads
We
out
will
pretty
be
far.
turning left at some point down this road.
Oh, there's Lethan. That's where the girl worked. They're going to bring a car to me.
Harley Davidson over there.
Where?
To the right.
Yeah, right there.
Oh, Harley Davidson. Yeah, over there. Cool. Okay, we're gonna go straight. Oh, this is a bigger town. This is a bigger town, guys. And what we're looking for is we're looking for Memorial Drive, and we're gonna turn left on Memorial Drive.
Smitty's.
Well, there's an old tractor sitting right there. So you're gonna turn here, you're gonna turn left. Boy, this is a much bigger town.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a Japanese, well, that truck on my way. There was a Japanese garden on the side of me.
Idaho's
There was
R&B Chop House.
There's
Ribs smoked.
river right there.
I can't read that from here.
It says R&B Chop House. Idaho's R&B
I see
Chop
ribs,
House.
Steak and seafood.
Ribs, steak, and seafood. Sounds expensive. There is a Japanese garden over here. I can see that. Yeah. And then, oh, this is an old town.
There's the big Mormon temple over there, the white one. Idaho Falls Temple. Big old white thing staying on the background.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, there's the... who is it? And that is...
I presume Mormon. This is Mormon country.
That's
at one
probably
time.
Mormon, isn't it? Over there? Or it's Scientology. No, Scientology
Mormon
wouldn't
country.
be. This is Mormon country. Yeah.
Mormons settled here a long time ago.
Yeah. Yeah, it's probably
I mean,
Mormon.
they have all kinds of faith here.
Yeah,
but-
this is a cool little town. Wouldn't want to live here though. Looks too busy.
I know. They
But
have
this is a really
they have
cool
broadband,
town.
high-speed internet.
Yeah, you know what though? Nah, I'll stick with being out in
It's
the
almost like being in
Smoking Fins. I have no idea what that is, but oh, it's a sushi bar. Okay, we're gonna keep going straight.
Nice little arcade on the Snake River.
Oh yeah, that's a cute little park right here. All right, guys, I'm looking just like you guys are looking too. So I'm looking at everything as well. Oh, look at the falls. Sandy, look at the water over there. It's making a waterfall.
When we drove up.
Oh, that's
That's
cool. You guys can't, well, you guys won't be able to see it, but it's really cool.
Tacos.
Okay, we're gonna turn here on D Street. We're gonna turn right.
D Street.
Yes. We're gonna keep going at the stop sign. We're going to turn right. Oh, it's a one-way road anyway.
You're gonna turn right up here.
Correct. But it's only one way anyway. It's a one-way road.
City Hall.
And then where?
I don't know. We have to turn. We're gonna go straight, and our destination will be. It looks like between a couple of buildings.
Is it on the left or right side?
It's going to be on your side of the car. Wow, this is an old town. Though we should be coming up to the park. So where the hell do we park?
And you take a left at this next stop sign.
No, we're here. This is the park.
Huh. And what time are we supposed to be here?
6:45.
What time is it now?
It is
Looks like we have a
5:56. We got
fair thing going on there.
Oh, wow.
okay.
There's 2-hour parking here from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Okay. So that's the park.
So where are we going to be walking to?
Wow, this is all pretty. I don't know.
It's supposed to be taken down here as a haunted area here.
Well, supposedly all this is supposed to be haunted, but I don't see anybody setting anything up, so I don't know.
There is a little fair back behind us.
There's a Chinese restaurant.
Ooh. You guys want to check out a Chinese restaurant for food? We haven't had Chinese in a long time.
Let's do some Chinese. We got 45 minutes to waste. And we're right here. I'd rather stay in this area right now.
Happy Chinese.
Don't you think so, Sandy? Sorry,
Yeah.
guys, I was closing my phone up. Happy Chinese restaurant. Well, hopefully this ain't gonna cost me an arm and a leg. Let's hope.
I go with me half the time.
Parking on this block limited to one time
So you can
per
you can park
12 hours block. Block both sides. Well,
You can stay
no
here.
reparking. You can stay here 12 hours
Or
and
a
then you gotta
24-hour
get your ass out.
Yeah. So we're gonna have to find another place to park
But
after
we're
this.
gonna have to find another place to park after this one's
And this place is pretty cool. So happy Chinese food. Sounds good. We haven't had Chinese food in a long time. That looks pretty cool.
I am too.
Those buildings are.
I told you to wear comfortable shoes. You'd be walking for an hour and a half or longer.
Make my feet look big.
Got some pretty cool art pictures here. Oh, that's pretty. I'd like to have that in our house. Might have to use the scan.
So we could stage right there. All right, Chris, we're eating at a Chinese restaurant.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We have Pepsi Cola and some beer. And
Oh, okay. Alcohol, Pepsi.
The most authentic and Chinese health food in town.
Arizona drinks. What's in there? Oh, airborne. What is it? Oh, Arizona. What's the Arizona drink?
Arizona iced tea.
That one place that has that drink that I used to like. It's a Chinese thing. You remember what it was?
Chai tea, but that's Thai.
Do they have chai tea?
Oh,
That's Thai. And
What did Chris say? Have we flopped?
he said he saw eyes in
it's
the
home brewed iced tea. Chinese hot tea for the Arizona drinks.
combination dinners for the day.
This is short somewhere in here.
And where's the combo?
Combination dinners.
anything to drink first?
Do you happen to have any chai tea?
Say again.
Chai tea?
We don't.
No.
No Thai.
Do you have Coke? Or
Pepsi.
Pepsi? Okay, I'll take Pepsi.
Okay.
I'll take some hot tea.
Oolong, green or jasmine?
Oolong.
Oolong.
Two oolong
Yeah, yes, please.
and two water.
Yes, please.
Okay. Yeah, thank you.
You know, the combo plates, fried rice,
Isn't
barbecue pork.
there just like a lunch special or
Just look
dinner?
at, we have a combo plate.
They have the
Second.
combo
What's
dinner.
that?
There are a lot of stuff, cool stuff here.
Lunch is over. So,
And it's Happy Lunch Special. Those are over in the back.
well, they have number 4 looks good,
Mandarin chicken, fried shrimp.
and number 1 looks good because it has an H for young. I don't see, because she likes, don't you? You like almond chicken, right, honey?
I don't see it on.
Well, you could just get an almond chicken.
Chris can't say it's happy family. It's good.
Cashew chicken.
Chicken Io is good. Chicken Io. You have chicken Io? They got Thai curry
So they do, if
shrimp.
you look under chicken, honey, cashew chicken's right there.
Yeah, but is there stuff to go with it?
No, honey, it's a separate dinner.
It's, you know me and my husband Chinese.
Well, I'll help you with it because I like almond chicken.
They got Thai curry. They got
I
Thai
love
curry
almond chicken, so I'll
Thai
help
curry
you. I'll
shrimp.
help you with it.
Isn't curry special?
Curry's hot. It can be.
I see.
Well, you gonna take a dinner?
or
I don't know if I should take a number 1 or a number 4.
you get one, I get the other.
I'm going to take number 4 because I like this fried shrimp, mandarin chicken, and broccoli beef.
I'll take number 1.
Yeah.
And why don't you get the almond chicken, and we'll just share it.
Huh?
Why don't you get the almond chicken and we'll just share it? Unless you wanted other stuff, including, let's see.
No, I don't want just almond chicken.
Well, let's see. It's served with the salad or soup of the day, hon. Red words are spicy and hot.
Okay. Number 6, combination of chicken, fried shrimp, and peacock beef. Maybe number 6.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Few minutes for you guys.
Are you ready?
Yeah. Number 6, I guess.
You want to do number 6?
Combination, the one with the concubine, chicken, peacock beef, fried shrimp, salad.
Yeah, she's gonna go with the combo. These are all gonna be combo patties. So.
Yeah, this one, eh?
Yes.
Okay. Today all in one check or separate?
I'm
So,
sorry.
one check.
check.
Okay. Thank you.
Which do you want, number 1?
I want number 1.
The one with the Evian, lo mein,
The
fried rice,
Evian,
red
yeah.
sauce.
Yes.
Yeah. Have you tried the number 1 here before?
No,
No.
this is our first time here, so
Okay.
we want to try everything.
Okay. About the number 1, have Evian usually we make it the bean sprout, but today we out of the bean sprout and will be cabbage instead of bean sprout. Okay.
Yeah, pretty good.
How about you?
And I'll take a number 4.
Number 4, broccoli beef one.
Yes, please.
Okay. Any appetizer today? The
Appetizer.
first page, yeah.
I like spring rolls.
You like spring rolls?
I do, but let me look and see if she has it just spring rolls and red peppers. I don't see anything. There's fried meat wonton.
You want the sauce?
You want to do fried meat wontons? Do you have spring rolls there?
They have spring rolls.
Which one?
There's a spring roll.
Thank you.
Yeah.
One order A6.
Yeah, let's get an order of spring rolls, number 6, A6.
Yeah.
And then you saw something else, hot chicken, what?
The wonton, fried meat wonton.
And then number A3,
Actually, fried meat wonton with the pork.
fried meat.
Okay.
That'd be good for everybody. That way, if you're
Okay. All of them come with salad or the soup of the day, tomato beef soup.
tomato, beef,
Yeah.
and you said shrimp,
Or the house salad.
or you can have a house salad.
You can have a house salad or
I'll
soup.
have a house salad.
House salad?
I'll take a salad.
Salad.
That sounds good. Yeah, we'll
Green
do salad.
salad. Blue cheese, Nelson, oil vinegar, or like.
Blue cheese.
Blue cheese.
Oil and vinegar or blue cheese, just the 2.
Nelson Island ranch.
Ranch.
Like the ranch.
Okay. Blue ranch and onion. Thank you.
Thank you.
And here's the ranch vinegar. I don't understand.
Very authentic.
I'm a pig. So inside this pig.
I am a monkey.
You're a monkey.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how I got out of being a pig.
And me, I'm a big dick.
Yeah, you are.
I'm a cock. Oh, actually, did that change on me?
Why would it change on you? I'm trying to get the phone to
I thought it was a
stay.
dragon or the snake. Either one of those would be cool.
is big.
So 19. So a cock has a pioneering spirit.
A pioneering
You're
spirit.
devoted to work and quest after knowledge. Okay, I guess I am a cock.
I'm a monkey.
You are a monkey.
Oh shit. My phone just.
Okay, let me see this.
I could be selfish and eccentric at times. Yep. I'm not very selfish.
This is to a pig on the boar. That's when it looks like a pig.
Oil and vinegar.
I know I have ranch.
Oil and vinegar.
No.
Or
Blue cheese.
I'll take what you got.
It's okay. You have that.
I have ranch.
Okay. Then I go get what you have, sir.
Then I'll take whatever you have. Oil and vinegar will be fine.
Are you sure?
Sure, yeah, if you already got it made, why waste it?
Thank you. Thank you.
And we need the pepper and the salt. This is oil and vinegar. This is what the universe says it wanted me to eat today, is oil and vinegar, and not that apparently. So. See guys, I roll with the punches.
I do put pepper on my salad. Yes, I do.
I ordered blue cheese, I got oil and vinegar. So,
Oh shit.
unlike those little snowflake Democrats out there that bitch and complain about, oh my god, you got my order wrong. Like, I'm so going to be like suing you, and like I'm a Karen, and you. No, that doesn't happen, you guys.
No.
I roll with the punches and
No.
say, yep, I'll take it. Why not? Stop being Karens out there and start being more adult. Someone messes up your order, take it, need it. Unless it's something like you're allergic to or something.
Yeah, salads are good for you.
Mm-hmm.
Salads are good for you.
No.
Oh, this is a neat town.
Pictures.
It's an old town.
This used to be a dress store or something.
Hmm?
This used to be a dress store or something.
Mm-hmm.
And once you're with it, hopefully it's all gonna be haunted.
It's an oldie. Look at the ceilings.
And the ceilings, nice tall ceilings.
You know?
Unusual lights. Have to clean that.
So we have to figure out where they let you park or what.
Okay. This is the fried meat wonton and the spring roll together.
Thank you. So I figure out where to park for the ghost
It
one.
looked like we could park right in the front of
For
it.
you, sir.
Thank you.
Should I pay this way? Okay. Thank you.
Please.
Where is it? Strap Street.
Mm-hmm. It's right up there.
oil and vinegar is actually pretty good. What did Chris say? Rather depends if you go back. It must be top tap. Scroll down a little bit.
Hot and sour soup is a must at any Chinese restaurant. Yes, it is.
Yes, we should get some hot and sour soup. But
That is true.
we
That
usually
is
eat hot and sour
true.
soup.
That is actually one of my favorites, but
They say we're a good, safe place to park at.
nope. No, they didn't.
That was the park.
I saw parking all by that teeny little park, so.
And that is the park that we go to? Or that we meet the person
It's like
there?
a teeny little park in front of a lawyer place, a law office.
Really?
Mm-hmm. No. Yeah. Everyone's guess is as good as mine. Can So I don't know. This is all new to me. I don't know. I just know the address you gave me. I'm ready to meet. She said she'll be sitting on a park bench.
Okay.
She doesn't have an office.
She works the streets, huh?
Mm-hmm.
It'd be the 6:30.
6:45.
It's our phone.
Yes, Mom. No, I don't know.
Grab as many of those you like, Santa.
Do what?
These are egg roll or spring rolls.
Don't have to know.
I like spring rolls.
No. I know, the hot mustard.
There's no hot mustard here, hon.
We didn't, well, they might have had it, we just never asked. But I do like the hot mustard.
Wasabi.
Wasabi. That's more Japanese.
But that's more Japanese, yeah. Well, you know.
reservation number 6.
Wow.
Yeah. And number 1 for her. Oh, here's me.
Oh, thank you.
Number 4, sir.
And number 4.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Anything else?
Oh, perfect.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Wow. Holy shit. Oh my god.
Get a lot of food.
What did you order, Cindy?
Number 6.
Do you know what it was?
No. Under the shrimp. And certain pea pods. I'm not sure what that is.
Oh my god.
Chicken.
It's like vegetable chicken.
Chicken with chocolate on top.
Oh, the noodles are good. These noodles are good. Huh?
Sweet.
Is it a plum sauce?
I don't know.
I'll have to taste, but
These are good
somebody's in
noodles.
my way.
Sweet. Whatever it is.
Well, it has sweet teriyaki.
Oh.
That's sweet
good.
teriyaki.
Wow. Yeah.
It's not hot.
These noodles are good. Dang now. Sandy, try some of these noodles. They're really good.
What is
Because I
this?
know
What are these?
house noodle. It's a house noodle. Huh?
Wow.
They're really good. Well, somebody has to try a house noodle.
This is
Looks
really
good.
good.
Oh,
Whatever
okay.
it is.
Show everybody the house noodles.
They're the thin noodles. I like the thin noodles.
Is
Pea
that?
pod.
Yeah.
It's called beef pea pod. Now try it. It's good. Good flavor to it.
Oh, I just got a carrot.
Yeah.
But it's good.
You want to try some of it, Chris? It's good.
That's actually really good. Yes, we eat off each other's plates. Especially in new restaurants.
We all order something different and everyone gets to try something
They all
different.
get to try
right?
something different, yeah.
This is the spicy red sauce. The good stuff.
Oh, the egg foo young is good. Here, have a bite. So I got egg foo young. Let's see. Don't know where my camera is.
there.
There you go. And then I give Lord a bite of it. And I just got stuff on my glasses.
Egg foo young is one of my favorites too.
And with my meal, I got sweet and sour chicken.
Not sure what that is.
Oh, damn. That sweet and sour chicken's good.
It's all good.
I question, coming into new places and we don't know, and it's okay, This is actually really good.
All food though.
Mm-hmm.
Always take it home there.
I have to.
You know what? You'll be hungry an hour later.
Well,
And what you don't eat, I will.
something good about Chinese food.
Those are
I
very good.
love Chinese
Those are
food.
really good.
My favorite food is Thai food. Authentic Thai food. Followed by,
Yeah, that's our favorite.
followed by Japanese food, then
Yeah.
Chinese food.
I don't think I've tried Thai food.
Technically, there's not really a 1, 2, or 3. They're all on par. I like all of them.
You remember down at Santa Rosa when I ordered one of every single thing off the menu and it came? That was Thai food. That's why I got those drinks you like so much. That was Thai food.
I think I like the drinks better.
And then I bitched how small the containers were, remember?
Yeah.
And Thai food can be very spicy. Which, like I said, I love spicy food, but I know you can't eat any spicy food.
Oh, that wasabi in it.
Dip the shrimp in and have some.
You giving me a shrimp? Or a bite of your shrimp?
You can have it. You want to see how small the egg foo young?
Go ahead. There's wasabi in that.
Is that spicy?
Top.
Oh, great. I've already dumped it, so.
That's good. Yeah, it's got wasabi.
Okay, you can have more.
Too hot, Sandy?
Did you try it? Oh,
I
honey.
didn't know what it was.
Oh,
I just dumped my shrimp in it.
it wasn't ketchup, honey. It's wasabi.
Wasabi,
It's wasabi and something else in it with it.
it's a red sauce. It's made with ketchup as well. It's a seafood thing. Egg is for breakfast.
Not
Not
Chinese.
Chinese.
I love egg foo young.
Love egg foo young. We get breakfast for dinner a lot of times. Bacon, pancakes, eggs for dinner.
That is actually really good. Very
delicious,
good.
very
Very
good.
good.
Very good, thank you. And very filling.
That's a lot of food. Holy cow.
One plate, I didn't think it'd be that much.
What the last one is?
Go ahead. Eat mine. Egg foo young.
When it's too full, I'll be too full to walk.
You can walk it off.
Wow. The rice is good.
It's all good. Honey, did you want to try one of my sweet and sour
Oh
chickens?
no, I mean, I'm already full.
Oolong tea, really good.
Now, this looks like an old building. The ceiling reminds me of 1900, maybe 1899, when they started to put that kind of a ceiling in. I learned that in Virginia City.
Trying to see what that writing is up on that wall. I put my glasses on.
Writing?
Under the exit sign.
Oh. This door to remain unlocked during business hours.
Oh, there's something interesting there.
It says this is an exit in Chinese.
That's funny.
It would say underneath the door.
No, honestly, we're definitely going to have to come back here to Idaho Falls, spend a day, take our time really, and
And
explore
want to come
it.
down here and look at Lowe's because I think that if I'm going to get a card, that's why I need to get it. I had with
But
me
I would
before.
love to explore this place. The buildings are so old. You know, it's
What
cool.
you do, you see where they take on the ghost tour, and then you come back and do it yourself. Without the theatrics, without the people, and really do the hunting.
Just outside of Blackfoot, there used to be a sane asylum. It isn't anymore. But back in the 1800s, there used to be a sane asylum. When people died in the sane asylum, they would bury them outside in the yard. It's turned into a graveyard. It was an unmarked graveyard. It's supposed to be extremely haunted. And the person that just became the CEO of the hospital basically said, this is terrible. All these people need names. They all need tombstones. This place needs to be cleaned up. And they went through recently, gave everybody a tombstone, cleaned it up, but it's still haunted. Why a graveyard? I don't know. Why a graveyard's haunted, but
I'd like to eat some more of this back game too.
Well, one of the theories about hauntings is that when people die, they don't know they're dead.
what, they followed their body to? Well, actually, that would be just outside of the sane asylum, though.
Yeah.
So that would make sense, that one. Yeah, I can think about it.
My theory
Going
is
to have a bunch of crazy people chasing you.
well, that's the thing.
It's not a sane asylum anymore.
When you're dead, you're dead. Everything you have and everything you is transformed into pure energy. So mental illness is a mental illness, not a spiritual energy illness. So why would you still be crazy if you're dead?
Well, I don't know. I see a lot
I
of movies
know.
where
I'm
they're
being a
crazy.
party pooper trying to scientifically analyze.
No, you're right.
But think about it.
You're
Mental illness is physical,
It's a physical.
not spiritual.
It's not a spiritual thing.
So when you're dead, why would you still be crazy?
You wouldn't be. But we have a couple of places
I
we
have a
could
lot of
go.
questions about spirits and ghosts and things
Between
going
here and Pocatello, along the Snake River, people hear women and babies crying.
Yeah, I've heard that.
And there's a woman in white.
on. Oh boy.
Well, suppose they didn't they throw
There's always
some
a woman
kids
in
off
white.
into the lake there at one time?
Yeah, they drowned her. Yes. I was looking to see if there was anything closer, that we could go look at, ourselves or.
I also want to see if they have a place that you can go check out gold. Get
I
to
haven't
Japan.
found one yet.
You think there would
Not
be?
in this area. I'm still looking.
You're pretty close to Nevada. It's going to be really hard to find gold. It's more known as silver. Nevada's always been known for
Probably
its
by
silver.
Yellowstone, maybe.
Yellowstone, yes. Up in that area.
Oh yeah, any kind of volcanic area is going to have gold.
Yeah, Yellowstone.
It's one of the elements that
I
makes
just always wanted to take one of those pans and find some gold in there. Then I'm going to be miserable. I won't be able to enjoy myself.
Make sure you take it home with you.
Oh, yeah. No, it's too good. I'm not going to leave it.
like I said, if you're not going to eat, we will.
It's really good.
This is the kind of
I
food I'm
enjoy
supposed to
everything
eat.
on here.
Yeah, I
When I
have
get
to.
done walking and stuff around, I'll probably be hungry when I get home.
Probably. Have you?
I tend to snack more late at night than I do during the day.
No.
Hungry.
Half the time we're streaming, most of the time we don't have time to eat.
I
So
snack all the time.
snack throughout our stream.
I do.
Like yesterday, I think we did, well, the day before we did like a 12-hour stream, so we just kind of munched through it.
Pepsi.
Coke sweet?
Not like
The drink
Pepsi's
sweet?
like Pepsi is like a syrup.
Oh yeah, that's
taste.
why I don't like that.
I don't drink
I can't
Pepsi.
drink any soda drinks like that. Too much sugar. Hey Chris, how'd you like the end of that stream there where the name of my thumbnail in the stream was Finding an S-Class Ship? By the look of the draw, just before I lug off to go, it's not the ship I was looking for. I was looking for the Venerator or the Centurion ship. Well, not Centurion,
The Venler.
no, the other one.
Oh.
It's called the Sentinel.
Oh, it's that no.
Look at the draw, I find an S-Class ship just before I log off, making good on my promise of the stream. And we're looking for an S-Class ship, capital ship. And I'd say it wasn't the ship I was looking for, but I'll take it for now. It's better than the old rust bucket they gave me. The cool thing about having an S-Class capital ship, even though it's a small ship, that's why I do find the ship I want. It's going to make it a lot cheaper because of the trading value.
I know, I'd keep that ship.
It's pretty cool,
I
actually.
would stop looking. I like that ship.
Well,
What ship is it? Sentinel.
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 The one I got is a it's not a Sentinel ship. It's
It's
a
on his game. On them.
it's like a mining craft ship. It's pretty cool looking though, but it has like a pirate ship look to it. Long nose,
Yeah, it's actually pretty cool.
big wings, kind of cool looking. I've never had a ship like that. What this? I missed it again. Now you have to move your turn to the news couple. Actually, when you, so how I do it, Chris, is I put everything in my bank, and everything else I tear down the old ship, take down all the walls, all the stuff I built. I just destroy it all, take it down, and I save that for the resources. And then when you buy a new ship, everything is just switched over. All you gotta do to get your stuff back is lay
These
down,
noodles are good.
lay down
What
your
those are.
bolts, and everything you put them in is right there.
Sweet and sour chicken.
Oh,
Yeah, there's nothing really to trade or bring over from your old ship. You pretty much have to pick it up and either put in your bank or destroy it. So there is no bringing anything over from the old ship. That's why I destroy my old ship when I'm about ready to look for a new ship, because nothing comes over.
Have some tea. They don't see it.
You don't see my fancy tea pouring?
Nope.
So, Chris finally got his lunch out. Something different. Chris loves the food stuff we do.
is it Idaho Falls where, what's his name? I forgot his name. It's been so long since we talked to him. When he sold us the house, and that where he lives?
Dan.
Dan.
Yeah, Dan lives somewhere here in Idaho.
What time is it?
6:39.
Very big.
Oh, we gotta go.
Hey, can I get a
Some
carry?
boxes
Yes.
to go. Perfect.
Yes, I got you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Eddie. That's top and bottom.
We'll do that at 6:40.
6:45.
We gotta get our button gear.
Yeah, go.
carriers.
Mm-hmm.
They took the carriers.
Put it in.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
One or two?
Just do one thing for the big.
Put all together?
Yeah,
Okay.
give me us two both. These all fit in one.
I can get another one.
They all fit in one.
This should,
They
yeah.
are fit. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Let me take this away. Then you have. Yeah.
Oh God, I'm so full.
Is it the 14 portrait?
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Honey, can you break this for me to 210s?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. And your total is 67 and 80. Yeah.
Perfect.
20. Sorry.
It's okay.
Fortune.
And what goes now?
Yeah, I like to see what my fortune is. This one.
I'm afraid of opening fortune cookies.
I always do.
What's fortune cookie now or later?
Later.
You just took my napkin. Okay.
Sorry.
Nothing great was ever achieved without I can't see a word. I have to put my glasses on. Enthusiasm, I think that's how it says.
Can I read it for you?
20.
Oh, thank you so much, honey. Thank you.
And this for time. And I take this way.
It says nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm.
Very true. Oh, I will give you some of this too when we get home, kiddo.
Oh, rated tip dinner, please. Oh no, you know what? Here. I got it.
Do you need that or
I got it.
for the ghost walk or
I have money for the ghost walk.
do we need exact change for it or?
I'm good. Are you putting a tip in or no?
No.
We gotta go. Honey, we got to go. I
You
didn't
have to put down the total amount. Honey.
Here.
All right, Chris, so there you go. Nice restaurant here. Got to have some Chinese food for a change. I might take the next few minutes to do a power charge on the phone before the Ghost Adventure starts. And try to figure out where to park at. I don't know if I could charge the phone at the same time as streaming, so we will see if I can do that.
I have no idea how much that cost me.
$70.
That cost me $70?
No, it's actually $69.55. $70.
Oh, Lordy.
No green light come on there.
Yep.
Put it on the bottom phone and see if the phone says charging. You got your glasses? You didn't leave them in?
Got the glasses. What I need to do though is don't I need the instructions on how to get back to where we're at?
Yeah.
Where do we have to go?
Yeah, we do.
Thank you.
Hi, you have a nice meal. We did. Is this thing charging? Oh, shit.
Ghost Walk, Idaho Falls.
That wasn't good.
I just need to get one of those.
I know, we need like a cell phone holder.
Trying to get
That's
this
a
up.
Chinese restaurant. That's really good food.
Trying to get it up, dear. Start. Okay. And then I gotta find a parking spot. Now, parking seems like it's a bitch down here.
I hope this cell phone is charging.
I have no idea if it is. So you're gonna go. Look at the. Oh, come on. I am not done. Come
We're
on.
probably here because this is where it's
We
at.
are here. It's just being a bitch. Can we go down that way?
Where do we go for parking around here?
Because on that next street over. I don't know, honey. You might have to drop me off and I'll let you know. For fucking sake about parking. That's.
Gotta find a place to park. Because all this says no parking.
I have no idea.
I think they
Take a
would
left
have
here.
for haunted place that they're showing. You think they would have areas where people would park.
You would think. I'm trying to get this to start on my phone. Okay, we're gonna turn down this road.
There's public parking. So I try here.
Yes,
That's
yes,
it.
yes. Try there.
How far down that road do you think you have to go?
It's gonna be right
Right
there.
I bet you this is where you park. All day parking, 7 a.m. to midnight, no overnight parking. Violators will be towed.
So what did it say?
You can park here.
You're in fucking parking.
Honey, there's no place to park over there.
Jesus.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Well, that's all I'm hearing from you. Parking. God almighty.
The sign
Let's just
says
get
you
to the
cannot
park first, and then maybe she'll tell us where to park.
I'm gonna park here because it says public parking.
Oh my God. Here.
Lord, woman.
What Jesus to you, man? My God. Parking.
Yes, I want to park the fucking car, guys.
God almighty.
Yes, I'm obsessed with parking.
Okay, turn the car off. Let's go. We're late.
Hopefully the phone has charged enough. It looks too light to go ghost hunting. I know. It's way too light outside. Should I stay and charge this phone?
What?
Should I stay and power charge the phone real quick?
I'm not gonna walk all the way back to come and get you. We'll probably go that way. It is too late to go ghost hunting. It is. It is too late to go ghost hunting.
Sun here doesn't set till 9.
Like 9:30. All day parking. No. Midnight.
Right there it says all day
Midnight.
parking
Oh, to midnight. Okay.
to midnight. Now you see why I was looking, because all these other streets says 2-hour parking
Well,
only.
that's because they got this thing down here. Actually, it's 1 block down. You got a bit of a walk, sweetheart. I did too. No, it's between these two right here.
Oh, great.
You know what? It's flat.
So the time we're on, I believe it's almost 6:45.
COPD doesn't care
Well, this is
how
true.
flat it is.
Maybe we should cross.
National Register for Historical Places.
There's probably parking in there.
You got your other phone just in case this phone dies,
I
right?
do.
Should probably cross the street here.
Let's cross. You want to cross the street here, honey? Now there could be other people doing this tour with us, or no? So I don't know. Weird how they have parking in the middle of the street. And what are these? Do we get to take these or something?
They're little scooters that you can scoot
Do
on.
we get to take them or something?
Hope not. I'm not gonna get my. They're little scooters you can use. No riding on sidewalks, so they're little scooters of some sort.
What we're gonna do, if there's people with us,
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna be in the back, and I want to watch.
Watch the
I
people.
wanna
Look at a
watch.
cute little bird.
I want to watch people. I want to watch. You're doing good.
We're watching buildings.
I'm gonna turn my phone sound down. No, I didn't see it.
There's some pretty cool looking old buildings here. We got fairground music in the background. Great.
No, that's somebody really singing.
That's a real singer.
So over here.
Don't eat the yellow snow. No, we do not eat the yellow snow.
You get a sticker.
And you want to go ahead and get the Ghost app downloaded, and then I'll explain how to run it. It's Ghost Hunting Tools,
Oh, I've got one.
Oh yeah.
the blue box, black hand. This works really well on what we're going to be doing tonight.
And that's a bit of a tip for you, honey.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
You
I
are quite
appreciate that.
You want to put this on me somewhere? So there you go.
I mean, it's
Ghost
totally
Walk
up to you guys
officials.
if you want to or not. It's kind of a fun app, though. Okay.
You'll have to do it on yours, or save your phone for video things, just in case this phone craps out. Because
I'm gonna do pictures.
depending on the spirit, if it's a residual haunting, a real haunting, or other, they could drain the batteries of phones. Like
Yeah,
that.
your video won't work when we get into a couple things. And
I
all
bet
that.
not. Yeah.
I mean, you can, but it probably, if it does, I'll be amazed. Usually they just go crazy.
if
So.
our stream dies, it dies.
So when you take a picture, is
Yep.
it supposed to save it to your phone? On the app?
No, the app does not
Okay,
take pictures.
okay.
I'm going to explain that because everybody thinks it does, and it does not. Ghost Hunting Tools, if you're downloading it.
Go swimming tools.
Blue box, black hand.
Is it on? Is it in the Play Store?
Yeah, your app store.
Your app
My
store.
app store.
Or you Google it either way.
Google store.
Yeah,
maybe.
good. I know they go under. I have to think.
They go
Everybody's
different
under a different
ways.
name, but it's the same thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Ghost hunting tools, and it's a blue box with a black hand. That's how you know which one it is.
Yeah, they've probably gone a long way since the old apps we used to have.
This was kind of
We
fun.
had a pretty cool app. I mean, it actually was, I think it's called Ghost Tractor, and we were trying to hunt down a spirit in our house because our brother recently passed away. When he's known as a trickster, and we noticed like every Christmas,
I was doing the wrong button.
our freaking TV would come on, off, lights would flash. We know it's him. Like we'd be missing our car keys, like stuff to be moved. We knew it was him because he's always a
So
trickster.
what's it called, hon?
Ghost hunting tools, blue box, black hand.
So we was trying to hunt him down.
Ghost. Hunting tools.
The blue box, black hand.
Blue box, black hand.
Yep.
There it is. Install.
That makes it easy to, yeah.
So
Cool.
don't know if it's allowed or not, but just to let you know. So we're Lord and Lady Marquise Gaming, and we do most mostly gaming. This is our very special edition called Idaho Country Life Adventures.
Oh, wow.
So we invite our viewers into our personal lives. So what we do every day when we're not gaming.
I
So
gotcha.
We're streaming
Okay.
live on YouTube, and it's called Lord and Lady Marquise Gaming.
Okay.
That's where we're on.
And so where are you guys
So-
from then?
We're actually from Blackfoot.
From Blackfoot. Oh,
We're at the
okay.
street.
Yeah, just up the street.
Yeah, not
Well,
very
not
far
up
away.
the
No,
street,
about
but, you know, we're
23
about
minutes
30.
away.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, because I'm a streamer, YouTube streamer, I have to ask, is it okay if I have your permission to show you, or are you shy? or?
It is.
It is okay.
I just want to make sure where you're from for some reasons.
Oh yeah, you can
yeah,
you can
no.
actually look us. We're live right now. Just go to. Well, you probably have your app
No,
up.
I'm
but-
okay. No.
Yeah, we're live
I'm,
on YouTube.
I'm okay.
So I'm going to give you some free exposure and hopefully promote you and get you some more people here because this stuff is fun.
Yeah, our
Lovely. Just
community's
come
been
before
super
October.
excited.
October's
October is going to probably be your book season.
we turn people away. We
Oh,
stop at
okay.
40 a night, turn people away. and people
Wow,
mad.
40 people a night. Holy cow, that's
we
a
just,
crowd.
We just can't. We can't. 40's pretty tough.
Wow.
We have other guides there with us. Okay, this is how the app works. A couple things on it that I thought was deceiving me, but it wasn't. And I will ask you to silence it when we get going. I'm like a cat with shiny toy because I know when it starts thinking what's happening.
Yeah.
But anyway, when it's up, it sounds like this, static. When the ghosts talk, it's the most interesting sound on this app. You know, it's more like a growl, but it's kind of interesting to hear. The green lines are bouncing up and down right there. You hear it starting to dingle. They're going to go higher, and as they go higher, they'll go orange and then red. That means that somebody's right in your personal space. I mean, right by you, trying to talk to you.
Okay.
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 You'll hear a growling sensation most of the time. The long box, it's got the 3 dots in it right now. It will capture 1 to 4 words.
Oh, okay.
And just know, it's capturing words, but sometimes words sound alike when you go
Yeah.
speak. So, okay.
And hip hop mercy.
Okay. See, I got one trying to come through.
Left.
Did you hear
Oh,
growl?
yeah.
Okay. So, left.
Interesting.
I'm not sure what
You
they
got
mean
Murphy?
by left.
Yeah, I got Murphy.
Your name Murphy?
Yeah.
Usually, for
You got
instance,
fingers.
if they do the word
Murphy
bloody,
and fingers.
bloody would mean, if you think about bloody, somebody with a knife cutting somebody would be bloody,
Right.
right? Choke, can't breathe, is all hanging or being choked, same type of thing. I'm not sure what left means unless they mean they're on my left.
Or turn
which is-
left.
Aye, whatever.
Look left.
Yeah. The scroll right there, the white and black scroll, when you tap it, you go to a second page. On that second page, it keeps all the words you get tonight with the times.
Cool.
So tonight, print them out, or tomorrow. It won't have and this, the little words. But you can look at the times and you can almost get a story. It's kind of interesting.
Oh, cool.
So make sure you do that. See, I got somebody else trying to come through. The camera at the bottom of the app. The only thing that camera does when you tap it, screenshots this page.
Oh, okay.
But if somebody's name comes through, like there's another one talking. My grandfather comes through, great-great-grandfather. I'll tap it, if he says something interesting. It just keeps it. To get to your camera, just shut your app. And mine, I just pull up. However you pull, hit your camera, take your pictures. hit your icon, and it goes right back in that code. This is a free app. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't know if you were there. I apologize.
Wow.
Yeah, it's red. I don't know what you want me to aim
Jeff.
at tonight, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jeff, we are ghost hunting.
but
You installed the app. Good for you, Chris. But you're
Chris installed the app.
you're 300,000 miles away. I don't think you'll get the same effect.
but he can do it at his place. But
What is this?
not with me to thought.
Chris installed the app. Please give you the thumbs up.
Rain. Nope, it's not going to rain tonight. It's going to rain tomorrow, though, all day.
Yeah, we have some pretty good storms.
Children. Yes, we're going to talk about the children. You got to let me go. I have to talk to these guys. I'll talk to you in the alley. Okay? I got to go now. In fact, I'm closing you. They're used to me. One
That's
day,
super
one of
cool.
them's probably going to push me off the bench or something. But anyway, so I'm Kathy. I am your guide tonight. We have the perfect size little group. I love little groups. You get to see additional pictures that I can't share with the big groups. There's too many people, additional information, everything like that. A couple things, if you need to leave the group tonight, please let me know, because I do a head count every time. And if I lose somebody, I have to go figure out where I lost you. Most
Make
of the
sure we
times-
weren't spirited away.
Most of the time, I lose them in a bar. But, you know.
Especially after they've seen something that made them lose their
Well,
own
in
ghost.
October, usually it's like, we're making 6 people, they're all in one party, go look in the bar. I have one who go look, and that's where they're at. But
Do people get
it's-
touched?
ghost. In 6 years, I had one lady that had a couple scratches. And she said she thought a ghost did it. I am not sure. I've never in 6 years and, you know, thousands and thousands of nights doing this had anybody been touched.
That's-
Anybody. And so I'm not sure. I'm not sure what happened. I'm not ruling it out, but I'm just not sure.
It usually takes a pretty powerful energy to actually touch you.
and if they were going to do something, I think they do something to me because I irritate them quite a bit.
I was at my
I've never-
friend's house and his dad literally made it was ice. It was ice.
Yeah, you'll feel coldness
Yeah,
and,
okay.
and heat.
One of our
You'll feel
viewers
stuff like
asked
that.
you, do you give free new panties if they scare the shit out of you? On the store.
$22.95. Yeah.
Okay, was that Jeff?
That's Jeff.
Was that Jeff?
Yes, Jeff. They supply a new pair of panties. It's $22.95.
Pampers.
They're called Pampers.
Yeah,
Adult
it's pretty
Pampers.
Jeff.
Yeah, we
Hey,
got
Jeff.
Pampers with us.
For an American thing, that depends. Depends is underwear for us old people.
We're going to get started. There's a lot of stuff and things that we're getting to do. There's a smaller group on there. If you have questions, let me finish my little story, and then I'll answer any questions. As you see, I'm getting old, and sometimes if I don't finish the circle I'm in, I go, oh crap. Just like I just did. My mind goes off someplace else
I am the
in
same
there.
way.
So about an hour and a half, an hour and 45 minutes in there. It's a little bit cool. We got a little breeze tonight. Thank goodness we'll stay in the shade 99% anyway on there. If you need to sit down or anything, just let me know. They haven't replaced all the benches downtown yet because they're doing work, but there's some. And I try to stop where there's a place to sit in there for everybody.
Someone called me a clown.
Clown.
They're talking to me. Guys, will you quit it? I'm a professional clown, and see, most people don't know it, but they'll bring it
that's
up when they're
cool.
trying to get my attention.
That's
really?
cool.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, guys, let me do my job tonight, and I'll talk to you in a minute, okay? I mean,
Talk
they'll
to
do
us.
things that only I will pick up on. You guys had no way of knowing I'm a
Yeah, I got
professional
Murphy,
clown.
Corner, Birds, and Clown.
They are funny here in Canada tonight. Oh,
got Roddy
bother.
Piper.
So downtown Idaho Falls, when it was first started settled, of course the Indians were here, and then the fur trappers and fishermen, stuff like that. And then regular people started coming and building the tents and the wooden shacks and things. It was called Eagle Rock. And then after that, they did the more permanent, better buildings, and it was called Idaho Falls. During that time when they're putting the permanent buildings in, they did an underground tunnel system the main tunnels followed the main roads as they all go down here. And then they went into the sub-bases of 99% of all these buildings.
Oh,
They
that'd be-
have been cemented over. We
Aw,
cannot get into
darn.
A lot of the main ones have been tore up because that's where they put the water lines
Water.
now and sewer lines and things like
So
that.
one time they literally had a city underneath the city, a little,
Absolutely.
like the New York subway kind of stuff.
Kind of,
looking.
yes, yes. They were all dirt though, dirt and wood. They were used opium dens and prostitution, sex trafficking, and so forth. They were really bad places to be in there. We're going to talk about those a little more at different stops.
Much. Someone agreed. They said much bad.
Guys, we had over 100 brothels downtown here. They are just active
They're
tonight.
acting today. Maybe because of the fair here or something.
They're just,
Well, you got
Fun one.
a little bit of a circle here. You got 3 pagans with you.
yeah. Oh, well, that's fine. Anyway, we had
Native
over
Americans.
100 brothels downtown, guys. We're going to talk about them off and on all night because a lot of the activity and things has to do with the brothels. So we will touch on that a little more tonight. I'm going to sit this in my car as we cross the street. As you can tell, I talk with my hands like crazy
No problem.
in here. And we are going to get started because
What's it say? Stick.
I've been getting a lot of stuff.
Cool.
oh yeah, they're on one tonight.
So
okay.
I'm an empath and pretty sensitive to stuff. So usually I can sense them and they can sense me, which is a good and bad thing.
I'm a psychic comedian, so
Oh, there you are. So you're and I are in the same boat.
yeah, they come in. That's why they're talking
They
to me.
tend
It's like,
to-
you guys, cut it out. You know, we need
That's
to-
interesting though. I'd rather have like an interview with them, talk with them. I'm a scientist
Oh.
at heart, and
We got enough going on when we get in that alley. I'm just going to stand there and let you
get a
guys
name,
talk.
let me know what it
Okay,
is.
we're going to
I'm
cross
looking
the
for a
street
name.
here. We don't do any jaywalking. We do Kathy walking. But come on,
No, not looking for an Anna.
follow me if you dare. It's your shirt. So what do you guys think so far? Pretty cool downtown. Is it pretty here?
the big fair goes every Thursday night until 8 o'clock.
Oh, every Thursday they have a little street festival.
It's from Healing Hands, so it's all crystals, readers,
Oh, our
all
kind of
different
stuff.
types of oils.
Hippy dippy, witchy dippy. That's us.
Yeah, it's all that type of stuff.
Wish I was there. Jeff's from England. He says he wishes he was here, Kathy.
Well, I wish you was too. That'd be way fun.
Well, if you ever come visit America, we'll take you. We'll take you on the tour.
Yeah.
You know, Chris, you always ask where's another good place to
Oh,
visit.
I should have taken it. I'm sorry.
This place is beautiful.
That's okay. Oh, sorry, Ellie. You want a flower?
So I might get you guys on the street
we're
now
gonna
and then.
walk
Is it
down here
okay?
to the Rogers Hotel. If I
And
go
like so
too
you can guys
fast,
see
let
yourself
me
at
know.
Lorelei Marquis Gaming.
My youth, I was
I'll get your vlog name
Let me know
before
if I
we
go too
leave.
fast, guys.
Yeah, we're on
check out the
YouTube.
video.
On YouTube, just Lorelei Marquis Gaming. I'll show it to you.
Does the name Anna on the wall?
You know,
Yes, Boston, Chris. That's an awesome place.
I mean, all that it went on down there. There's so
Skateboard just went face first into the ground over there. Where's Lady? Lady has the ghost app, so see if she's picking up anything cool. What's that say?
Sacrilege.
Sacrilege.
I'm looking for a name, guys.
We're looking for a name.
I'm looking for a name.
What is sacrilege? Us being pagan? Well, tough luck, ghost. Ghost push the skateboarder. Yes! A ghost push the skateboarder.
okay between this. No, you're fine. I do too. I have chronic asthma after COVID. From this corner to that corner, I want you to pay attention to smell. It's going to come very lightly. We got a strong breeze, so I'm not sure how it'll work tonight. But you'll probably pick up vanilla or sage or wood or something like that, and then I'll tell you what it is when we get down here.
Very cool.
It's restless, huh?
Yeah.
You want out? We really want to do this walk with you, but if you're crying, we can't do it.
Actually, having a baby along, kids still have true sight, so they might
Maybe
actually
she's
see
upset.
stuff that we don't.
Oh, true.
Maybe
So
she's
pay
upset with
attention.
Vanilla right
Pay
there.
attention to her.
I do smell.
Maybe she sees things.
Yeah, they're not trained to not believe in stuff, so they
Yeah,
don't
I
actually
didn't
see
think
stuff.
about that. I didn't think about that. Well,
Grandfather. But whose grandfather?
Here's more of a woodsy, I don't know, tobacco smell there.
Which grandfather are you? Our grandfather or someone
Yeah.
here?
Yep, that's it.
Is it my grandfather?
Oh, I do.
I smell a
We can
cigar.
let you ride in the buggy.
Yeah, I smell a cigar.
Racial thing.
Racial.
Yeah.
What is that supposed to
Mine.
mean? Racial.
Racial. I mean anything.
Your
Well,
grandfather,
I'll just tell a
Chris?
story about that type of stuff. That's probably what
Devil.
we're talking about, right?
I don't like that one.
Yeah,
Your
she's got
grandfather?
Just tell him to stop a minute.
devil. I got Ethan.
Okay, this is our first stop. This is the Rogers Hotel here. It was built by B.M. Rogers in 1927. When he built it, it had, going the wrong way, sir. They had 100 rooms in here. It rented for, sorry, I have chronic asthma and every once in a while my lungs.
I've had it the entire time since I've been here.
I have an extra inhaler.
I got inhalers. The rooms rented for $1 and $2 a night.
Oh, wow.
$2 you got a tub with hot water. And it sounds like that's pretty cheap, but the other 3 hotels that was up and running back then rented for 10 cents and 25 cents a night. That's how expensive and upper class this hotel was.
Wow.
Very
Do I
expensive.
read your mind?
They had guards at the main door or side door here. We're going to go around to the front and talk a little bit more. They had guards there too. It's through the years, it's been mostly business offices and things like that. About 2 years ago, 2.5 now, it sold to the new investors here. It's always a truck, though. The new investors here gutted it, even though it had 100 rooms in it. Gutted all 3 floors. The 3rd floor you can see from the back side. Gutted it and put in 24 apartments and about 5
Yeah, a
business
Hemi.
offices in there, and then a laundry room and a storage room, a couple things like that in there. It is on the historic list, so there's certain things they cannot do. They had to leave everything pretty intact. So they had windows made. We got the old windows, which, oh my gosh, there's old wooden ones that were rotten and
Oh, yeah.
it needed done really bad. So they got nice new windows, and they're working on the main floors. You can tell doing things. The Rogers Red sign is original. It had one over that door. I'm not sure why they took off the metal piece. I'm not sure what they're doing in there, but they are redoing the insides and things like that. This is the only hotel that had its own buggy that went down to the railroad to get everybody out.
I don't see anything in there, guys.
Train people right down there where the parking lot is down beside that where that red truck just went. That's a parking lot now, but that's where the train depot was.
The
When
Ryder.
clear down E Street was not there.
What kind of
E
Ryder?
Street is the little underpass right before it on Yellowstone's around like miniature castle out of lava rock. That's part of the original water tower. Okay, so all that was the train depot there. It was huge. It had stables, it had restaurants, it had waiting area, lots of things like that down there. It was gorgeous. You see, Yellowstone, that street was not there, so that was all grass back then, of course. So we're just a block down from the train depot. My great-great-grandfather is one of the 100 that was murdered at the train depot that was never solved. So if
Go ahead and breathe.
Sorry, I don't, I always get right.
It's all good.
There's a lot of flowers and things, so it's okay. I don't pass out usually.
Usually.
First, I got an inhaler. I'm usually, that's why I tap here. It sends a signal to my lungs.
Does that work?
Inhale. Yes, it does.
You're gonna
Oh,
have to
I'm
try
gonna
it.
have
Inhale.
to start trying that. I've had
It
asthma
doesn't
since
move
we
stuff
since
around
we
in
came.
the lungs. When it hits that tap, it brings in oxygen. Anyway,
Yes, she would be. She is an excellent.
so they do know who murdered him. They did arrest several people. He died just shortly after the police found him. He was stabbed to death, and he did tell him bootleg, sorry. Oh goodness sakes. Bootleg. It's all right. Oh my gosh. Peg leg murdered him. Peg Leg robbed him. Him and his brother had just came down from Rexburg, which is now just only about half hour car ride, but had drove down all the cattle to the stockyard, sold them that day, and they had all the money from all the farms in his pocket. And it was all cash, of course, and they'd rob him and kill him. They were waiting, him and his brother, to catch the train to go to Logan to bury his sister who had just passed away. On that.
Cinnamon smell?
Pardon?
Cinnamon smell?
Shove.
I don't, but there could be
Who's been
some.
shoved?
Right now, you're picking up a lot of Happy's Chinese, which has nothing to do with it.
Yeah, we just ate there. It was a good restaurant, by the way.
Yeah,
Happy's is one of the better Chinese places, in there. So he will come through and say hi and hello. He'll say my name or just his name and say hi and hello. So hi, Gramps, if he does in here. So
Hey,
that
sister.
smell,
Sister.
that smell that you can catch from that light pole down here. Mr. Rogers, when he was alive, would stand on this corner about 6:37 in the
So
morning,
sister and
look at
his.
his pocket watch, walk and
Whose
stop
sister?
along here and smoke a pipe filled with sweet tobacco of some type. That smell, they say, is
Is Roger.
yes, usually it's the vanilla or sagey woody smell type
Oh, how
thing in there.
cool.
They say if you're down here 6:37, you can see. I don't come down that early. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
value my sleep in the mornings.
Yeah,
In
don't we
there,
all?
but they say you can. We are going to go to the front door, talk just a hair more about history, and then we're going to get right into talking about the ghosts and things. Any questions, or are we okay? We're good. We're fine. Okay, let's cross the street.
Who was shoved?
I don't know.
Who got shoved?
Before that, it said stab.
Who was stabbed and who was shoved?
Maybe it was just cold around you.
I had warm air just
Yeah.
a few minutes ago around
So
my
there's
legs.
the Rogers.
It was like my head.
Yeah, it was around my legs. It was really hot.
Yeah, it was super hot.
Yeah.
Almost like a. Yeah. No, like oh, like a fan.
Like a hair blower
Yeah,
on
exactly.
high. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it was like, yeah.
Yeah, she would be a good D&D.
So this would have been the front door, as you can tell they're working on the exterior here a little bit. This is original tile here. It goes all the way to the lobby, up and down the stairs, as you can see. This was all hand cut in 1927.
Wow.
I mean, I got tile that doesn't look that good in my home. It's gorgeous, and in there's gorgeous. You can see they've got walls going up, but you can see how much of it is. And there's huge stairs over here going up and down through there. So, things that happened around this hotel. This was a very upper class place in here. You know, the Vikings would only have to go a block. They bring their clientele here. Clientele walk in. Go right around this corner and check in. When we get around the corner, we're going to talk about the porter's window. I'll show you some pretty amazing ghost pictures in there. But something else the train brought in. It brought in a lot of people into this town. We were one of three major stops. Salt Lake, Idaho Falls, and Butte, Montana. Now it did stop other places, don't get me wrong, but we were a major stop here. One reason it stopped here is because with 100 brothels, there was a lot of money coming in and out of this town. A lot of people, guys came in for the brothels. We also, Idaho Falls was centered with big ranches and farms around it. And then we have all the mining that went on all the way around it. And so there was constant turnover of help. And then so the wagons would be there waiting for guys to get off looking for jobs and haul them up to the mines or wherever they would go like that. You know, the brothels were illegal, but almost top of every building had them in it. They kind of just looked the other way. The bottom half would have like a little mercantile, a lot of bars, a lot of low gambling
You're welcome, Jeff.
halls,
If you see something, let me know.
places like that. There was a couple home cooking places, little restaurants, and laundries. White Star Laundry. I think there was only one in Idaho Falls in there. So there was a lot of activity and money that came into this town. It brought a lot of older gentlemen and very young wives. Older gentleman that day was 40. Typically what happened if they were well off and their wife passed away, or poor families would present him with their young daughter. The reason being is that these daughters, usually 12, 13 years old, some are 50. If you hit 16-year-old made back then,
Right.
they wanted to give them a life, and they knew if they couldn't get them into a good marriage, you know, they ended up in the workhouses or prostitution, something like that. And so they were desperate. These gentlemen, if they were well off, they just wanted a pretty young wife on their arm. You know, they go to the theater, they go to dinner parties, they go to business meetings. They just want the pretty young lady on their arm, and then they can go sit down, and they didn't want anything else. So a lot of times they would pay the parents to take the girl. You know, the girls would get a beautiful mansion to live in. 3 meals a day at least, right?
Woody
Good
wants
clothes,
to explore.
Education. Usually got all this education they would never have gotten before.
Super
So, gentlemen
Explore
bring
what?
them into town because they were also bored in all these mansions.
College.
They wanted a child to raise. They would come in and adopt a child. You see, the
wondered
police
who wants
force
us to
went to all
explore.
these
That's
brothels
cool.
as soon as the women had
Yes,
babies,
explore.
took the children, and sold them.
Wow.
So the couples would come in, they'd say, here's your child, you ordered a boy, here's a boy, give me the money, that's it, and that was the end. They'd go back, because remember the women had big dresses on.
Right.
They'd go back and say, oh, the baby came early while we was on vacation, and they go to their city hall or bishop or whatever it would be, they make up the birth date on the baby and give the baby a name, and that was it.
Wow.
And so all that genealogy, there's a lot of children who were really born to them down through the lines in there. Those were the lucky kids.
Yes, it looks like there is a top floor.
There's three
There's
floors.
3 floors, Jeff.
It's actually 3 floors. This is the main floor. There's also a
You said
basement.
That's valid.
That's valid.
Yeah,
Someone
that's
says that's
valid.
valid.
I know, I've been off through it all.
And it kind of
Someone
sounded
says
like
it's foggy, and
So,
I don't know what
that
that
story is
sounds
valid.
There's like a whisper.
in the basement, there is a bar or lounge back in those days called the White Horse Bar. There was a coffee shop and a women's dress shop and the restrooms. Women were permitted in the bar. The men would walk them down, set them in the coffee shop. They'd go into the bar where they could see them gamble, drink, play pool, whatever they were going to do. When they got done, then they'd claim their women and then leave again. My husband had been so sorry I'd shopped that dress shop and there wasn't anything left in it. But anyway, so couples would come by those children, the other children that they didn't sell to, if they were not pure white. You gotta remember, the babies they sold were pure white. So if they were mixed race, if they were handicapped, maybe premature, maybe sickly, maybe just jaundice, maybe they was just ugly babies. I mean, some babies aren't cute, sorry. But they really had a different outcome. You know, they tried to sell them to the medicine shows, the gypsies, trade shows, things like that. If they could not sell them, they took them down to the river and threw them in. There was a constant ray of children coming all the time. And they didn't even really call them children. They weren't really, it was a subculture, okay,
Yes.
on them. The bigger brothels would keep a couple girls, usually until their age 5. They trained them to, do everything. Sweep floors, make beds, do laundry, dust, take out garbage, just everything like that. And they were raised, yes sir, yes ma'am, you know, very prim and proper.
Yep.
Then they went on the auction block. Okay, all the big farms and ranchers had 1 or 2. They could do all the little jobs that they had to pay the maids for, gather the eggs, run the whatever it would be, all the little stuff. All the stores had 1 or 2. They could do the dust and restocking the shelves, take out the garbages, things like that. All the hotels had at least 2 of them. Help out all the maids, all the little stuff like that. I imagine the private stores, the children probably had a little bit better life, but majority of them had a very hard life. You know, they didn't get paid. They were now slaves. They were owned by the business.
Right.
They were lucky to get a blanket and a pillow, sleep on the floor, in the basement, by the furnace in the dead of winter. Most of them got 1 meal a day, 2 if they were really lucky. We're going to talk about one little girl that was owned by this hotel. She usually comes through. It's always A.M. Always A.M. Usually it's Amber or Amy, but sometimes Amanda or someone comes through. It's one of those
Greek.
words I think it means.
Someone's Greek.
But we
Hail
usually call
Caesar?
her Amy or Amber when I talk talk
It
about
was
her.
going crazy.
She was
this
bought
thing's been
when she
crazy.
was about 5 or 6 years old.
Controversy.
And she worked this hotel. The guy that managed the maids and all the rooms was a very, very mean man. He was a drunk, pretty overweight. She learned very quickly at night when she was jingling and jangling. He had a big set of keys on his hip. You see, there was 100 rooms. He had to have at least another 25 keys for all the other stores that was in here. So we got a lot of keys on this end. When she heard them jingling and jangling, she knew he was looking for her. He'd find her, have his way with her, and then beat her up. This went on until she was 11 or 12 years old, and he didn't kill her that night. He took her body down into the tunnels, had a hole in the dirt wall, put the body in it, and sealed it up.
Wow.
Nobody went looking for the missing kids. Nobody went
Wow.
looking for the missing
So that explains why the place is
Was
haunted.
his name Tim?
So, do you know, the records are so funny from back then. You know about him. Oh, my baby, look at that puppy. But we don't know, I don't know his name.
I got a
I know
name.
hers.
You
It
got a
starts with
name?
A.M.
Tim?
Amber or Amy usually comes through. But she has
Got it,
a lot of people that see her run up and down the stairs. Upstairs, there's one main bathroom right from the offices. The ladies all tell stories that when they go and they hear a young child giggling and laughing like they're hiding, and nobody's in it, ever in there. When they were gutting the upstairs, it was so interesting. It was a father and son-in-laws. They were owned by the company, and they're from California, and they just bring them in from job to job, and they come in and do nothing but gut stuff. First night they sat here and listened and went, huh.
Don't blink.
Second night they were sitting right out here on top of their coolers waiting, and they says, okay, we got to talk what's going on up there.
Where do you want me to
So
look?
they
Old?
told us the stories, and I wish I had recorded them. They were so funny. I just loved them.
Where do you want me to look?
Every night they sat down here and told stories for a full year. But they said as they're tearing down the walls, this young girl would come to them.
It was
They
growling.
couldn't hear her, but they could see her, and she's in full color.
Testimony.
She'd stomp her feet, raise her
This is
hands,
testimony.
shake her fingers at them. And finally they would say, we're sorry, and they do something different, she'd go away.
All we get is
One of the young sons says, oh, I just hate her. And I says, why would you hate her? He says, I'm sitting on the cooler at lunch, got my earphones on, just playing away on my phone, and she'll come up and start, yelling. We can't hear her, but we can see her. She'll finally hit me. So I know I talked to her. He says, she hits me all the time. I thought that was pretty funny. We're very lucky. We have her picture when she was alive, and we have several ghost pictures of her. And I did show them and say, is this the girl who you're talking about? And they said yes, they did confirm. So we know she's still here. She has every right to be mad. That's all she knew. And they're gutting it. They took it right back to the studs, the floors, the walls, everything. There was nothing left of there. So she was pretty upset. But story is that she's still here helping things out. We're going to go around the corner to Porter's window. I'm going to tell you a little story. I'm going to show you a most amazing picture. We're going to talk about the luggage and the buggy. And then we're going to go 4 or 5 steps down, talk about the luggage rack. Then I'm going to show you the little girl's pictures, show you what windows so you can take pictures. Is that all right? Any questions? Or? Okay, come on this way.
Man, a little girl inside a massage therapy place. I think that would freak me out.
Yeah, I don't know what goes on that room.
Right?
I've never been in that one. All right, we're moving.
Oh, optical.
Optical.
Obstacle.
Say obstacle?
Yeah.
Obstacles. Look for obstacles.
This is Porter's window. In this window, a lot of people get pictures of the Porter. Sorry, I can only do one thing at a time anymore. But back then, of course, the glass was not here. On the other side would have been a wooden door. That's where the front desk would have been. So people came in and checked on that side, and then they would be all checked in. The buggy would come right here to let everybody off, and it has all the luggage on it. So he would open up, the porter would open up the window in there and hand out notes to the buggy driver, and they'd say things like, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, 5 pieces of luggage, 222, Mr. and Mrs. Johnson, 2 pieces of luggage, or $395 or whatever. So the buggy now knows where they go. We're going to show you what happens. This is interesting. This picture was taken last week. These windows get a lot of reflection in them, as you can tell, I'm sure. But so this is interesting. Let's see. So this lady standing right here taking this picture. See right here? Okay, this is her reflection taking the picture. Okay, I don't know how to do this. And this is the truck behind us. This is the courthouse right there, the city building. Okay? And our little ghosts right over here. You see the two little kids?
Wow.
Yeah.
They're sitting on the stairs at City Hall.
Oh, yep. I see him.
Yep,
Wow.
little girl and little boy.
I see him.
Looks like a little buggy next to him. Isn't that amazing? Yeah, that's a once in a lifetime picture. Reflection of a reflection in there. Pretty cool. Got a lot of pictures of the porter, but that's kind of interesting. So the buggy then would come down this way.
So they're sitting on that there. You see anything there?
My phone keeps going off. Honey, I'm trying to get a picture.
You want to try mine? Or you have to do the app.
I'd like to come back here around I would like to come out here at 3:33 in the morning, witching hour, time of ghosts. I don't know why ghosts like 3:33 a.m., but everything always seems to happen at 3:33. 333 to the 666.
There it is. Okay, so
The red door. It is a red door. Welcome to Satan's Lounge. 999. No, it's 555 to the 666.
Puts the luggage or these supplies or whatever in it. Well, they pull it up. You can see the handle stick that the floor porter would hang on to when they bring it in. Same with the third floor. These three windows here were storage rooms that they could put the clean supplies or the luggage or whatever into at that time. Okay? We got great nose pictures of the girl in these windows to the side. The best ones have been taken in this particular window. Let me show you her picture when she was alive. She's out in front of the place wrapping flowers. She's wrapping flowers right there. This is probably towards the end of her life.
Wow.
Look at those sad eyes. That's what you're going to see in the ghost. Okay? This is one of the best. Whoops. Actually, looking in that window. Oh, very much sadness. She wasn't the only kid to be murdered. Okay, this was taken last fall before they changed out the window. It's this window here. You can look in the black circle. Right under my finger, there's a face. Face is right there under my finger.
Oh, look at that right there. She's peeking through.
Mm-hmm.
That was what window is that?
That's this window last fall before
They changed
it
it
was
out.
changed it out. Here is, they are playing with my phone like you can't believe.
Oh yeah, our phones are being wonky. There's definitely energy here.
Check it out.
Try to get
Oh,
this
there
still
it
for you
is.
guys.
This was taken last week of her in that window. See her right there? Yeah. That's pretty.
Sorry, everybody, about the baby.
You know what? She's being fine. We're not in a big group.
No, obviously the baby just saw something or
So-
senses something. That's what they said.
This is taken last week of her.
Oh, there she is.
Yeah, in the corner.
Right there in
Is
the
that
bottom
interesting?
corner, guys. So I'll be in that bottom corner.
The bottom one here, yeah. There was 50 people took pictures that night.
So
He's the
she'd
only
be
one that
taking a
got 'em.
picture right there, guys, in that corner in this window.
Yeah. Sometimes she's there, sometimes she's not. So we're gonna go into the alley now. Now there's a window there, and I'll show you. You need to stand straight across to take pictures. And there's only 4 of us, 5 of us. So take your pictures, then just step away like somebody else, and then I'll look at them and have them find the ghosts in them. Everybody should get 2 or 3 ghost shots. Oh, does she want to look at the pictures? Oh, she wants food? Oh. Well, can't help you there. I put in my time many years ago.
This place be interesting at 3:33 in the morning.
Yeah, we were hoping to have her down before the walk, and she didn't like.
Here's an artist's row.
So this is the window, so you want to stand straight across and take your pictures. Take them off. There's a picture of a witch lady right at the bottom. There's just tons and tons in there. Come down here, sir. Because you want it straight on as much, because if you're not straight on, it kind of, it blurs a little bit. And it's easier to spot them if you're straight on a little bit. And then I'll help you find the ghosts in them.
Is there any spirits here? Now's the time to say
Yeah,
hello.
we're going to turn on our ghost app here in a second. Find them.
Yeah.
They're here. They're always here. Yeah.
Right up there.
Right here, you've got
Do
the
you see
witch lady
Sandy?
right here.
So,
See her underneath my finger?
Where's
That's the
Sandy?
witch lady.
right there in that top,
Right there.
when you were standing
Um,
there, it was like a light,
There's a face here.
and like a shadow. It
Just
was
the nose
came
and chin's
down,
coming through though.
went down.
Right there.
I don't know what it was.
A whole bunch of stuff over there.
Somewhere needs to be a train. Yep, there's a train there. A ghost train? I don't know if there's a ghost train or not.
Face right here down at the bottom, see? We've got one trying to come through there, but you see the definition starting. Now, we've got one here. This is the main part. It's got the whole thing, okay? There.
Was there something bad happening in this alley?
Yes, I can tell you a story. And something bad happened there. Timothy Cromwell comes in this picture. You can just barely see his face. When he comes through real good, he looks like Moses. He has a lot of hair all the way around. Okay?
Yeah,
That's
'cause
how you
that's-
spot him. And
that's
he's only in that window. He won't come through another window. And she won't come through another window either. The other ones skip around, which lays right here, under my finger. Chin, nose, eyes. Just a little
Is that- I saw
blurry
something
right
up on
there.
the top window.
You got Cromwell trying to come through too. See his face, his eyes.
If there's any spirits here, now's the time to manifest
He's got a
yourself
great
and say
face
hello.
here. Look at this face. Looks like a face of an Indian looking this way. See his long nose, see? Okay. I haven't seen him before. You definitely got him. There's a face in the background here. You can see kind of where you stare at it. The nose, the mouth is open like he's screaming. Yeah. You got one here and he's sideways looking down. See the nose, there's a sideburn, hair, chin. That is really a good picture.
My phone's been wonky since we
Well, and
started
I
here.
carry a lot of electricity, so things snap. Okay.
You guys see anything in
Got a
that?
whole-
Let me know and I'll
that
stop.
whole
I'm
window
just gonna
there's
look
a
at the whole
face.
window.
Here, the top of the eyes, the nose, the whole face, that whole window. Who better than the witch lady? She's better in that one. Yeah, you got quite a few. Okay.
I would not be surprised.
You want to take the bottom window there. Okay, I am going to turn on my Ghost Finder. You're probably going to want to turn it on. You can turn up the noise you're going to. I'm going to tell you Ron, and they'll probably start talking any time here. So I'm going to put mine in there. So Ron was working in the hotel, and he really wanted to get home to his wife and 2 little girls. So, hey!
Yeah, she's happy now.
Oh yeah, she's happy now. So he really wanted to get home to his wife and 2 little girls. They were bringing all the soldiers in, and he was really scared about it. He just got paid in. It was all cash in his pocket. He had a suit on and new shoes. He came running down the alley. 2 drunks down here cornered him and stabbed him to death.
Wow.
Stole his money and his new shoes. So Ron will usually come through. Keywords, soldiers, bloody, money, things like that. He'll come through. So Ron, are you here? Can you come through
pretty
and
clear
say hello to us?
This is
What do you
the
want me to give
Galaxy
you?
Ultra. Galaxy
Okay, soldier
22
story.
Ultra S
Somebody
Plus.
else?
So this is what the we just got it.
Afterlife. I cannot give you the afterlife. That is not up to me.
I think I might have seen something.
Not up to me at all.
You see like a little a picture of the black
That's probably the
symbol
vision.
with in the background the gold in the front.
It might have been like something that was like
Is
on
the vision
Facebook
here?
or something.
And then
Yeah,
come
someone
through
that
and tell us
posted
your-
it. You look familiar.
Your name, please. Can you give us your name?
Okay.
You can speak it loud. Everybody's phones are on. Anybody should be able to pick it up.
Stigmata.
I just have an answer.
I know, he wants me to do something. He wants me to give him afterlife.
Afterlife?
He said, give me afterlife. Can't do it.
All you gotta do is move on.
I mean, it's not up to me.
You want to run around?
Tell me your name. I can see you trying to come through. Tell me your name. Please, will you give me your name so we know who we're talking to?
You can sense when something happened badly here.
Yeah. She was almost in
Can
tears.
you tell me your name? Ron, are you here? Bishop, are you here? Amy, are you here?
So you can sense something bad happened.
Yes.
Yes, Jeff, windows need cleaning. So,
Amber, are you here? Stephanie, are you here? Kevin?
so she's sensing sadness, a lot of sadness. here.
so much sadness.
I said all
Stephen,
three,
Brad?
all 3 of us kind of become what?
What do you want us to become? Or what did you want to become? Did you have dreams that were cut short?
Something's walking closer or what?
Yeah, somebody's definitely right here. Oh, who's on there?
Any more windows? Well, this
That bottom
hallway,
one you want for sure.
there's a bunch of windows over here, and also
Are
you
you
got one on
caught
each
in the
side.
void between heaven and earth? Is that what's going on? You're caught in the void?
I'm gonna walk over here by myself, being that I am
Okay, we're
one
going to
of
walk down a couple stairs.
witches of the family.
Yeah. See if you can say, yeah, see how you don't want to talk. Oh, you want to talk now? We are going to talk. Brad, Brad and I, they got all the fires escaped there. He talks a lot about how hurt his mother was unsettled.
Hey, see this one. Hey, good morning. Hey. You see Ghost, Ellie? You see
Brad,
Ghost?
are you right here with us right now?
Departure.
Departure?
Departure.
Does anybody else want to talk to us? Can you give us your name, please? Tell us your name. Stephanie, are you here? Amy, are you here? Amanda? Thank you for talking to me, Brad.
Neat little artwork on the side.
Late. I don't think we're late tonight. I think we're probably right on time. Thank you for being concerned. It just feels like it's late.
Says late.
You like that picture?
Anyone here want to speak with us?
Somebody else come through and give us your
I
name.
ploriam de orosiniente, et senio economieste, I vrashtra, je homorechan jese, grek homa echun asje ravak. If aren es ufer harafen, it ak ilva harafen lakis, it ook andreva. Dies Yone? Anybody? Maybe you don't speak Old Norse.
Are you talking about foul play? Yes, there's a lot of foul play that happens in this alley. A lot of bad stuff, you know. We're so sorry that happened to you. Can you tell us your name? Give us your name. Or what you did for a living? How'd you make your money when you was on Earth?
Wow, that was a long one.
Brianna, am I saying that correct? Thank you for joining us. Were you a lady of the night? Did you work this alley?
Do you see Brianna?
It's fresh paint. I got
You
nothing.
see, we have a
Oh.
child with us tonight, isn't
Yes.
that nice?
Wait, I was
Dust.
speaking Old Norse.
That's dust, honey. That's dust.
Oh, I'm sorry. Or
It's dust.
Pink tennis
Dust.
shoes on.
dust. Dust.
She says, "This is my
Dust chew.
Chew.
Someone need a chew? I got some.
Chew. Someone needs
Come and
chew.
speak to me. I'll give you a chew.
Okay, we're gonna walk a couple more steps and see if there's anybody else that wants to talk to us.
This is really cool. This is fun. This is fun.
Oh, I
No,
see
my
you trying to
sister's
talk
being
to
very
us.
emotionally
Are you right here?
moved by this.
Do you have a name? I was asking you to say something.
Can you
Necessary.
tell me what you did for a living? Or
What's
where
necessary?
You died? How you died? Sure. I'm not sure what you mean by shirt. I'm not sure what that means. I'm not sure what that means. A shirt. Because he's talking about somebody's shirt
One of
they're
our
wearing,
shirts?
right?
Maybe someone likes your blouse, Sandy. I think someone likes your blouse. Person? Which person?
Yeah, it doesn't. I can't quite connect it.
The shirt person. We've got dirt. He's
Can you
got.
tell us if male or female? Or can you give us a word in description? Or just speak up. I know you're trying to come through. I'm holding it steady to get your voice. Oh, please don't leave. Just speak a little louder. So we can get you.
I got Luna.
Luna?
Luna. Luna.
Luna.
Someone was standing right here.
Yeah, so was yeah. Everything turned red on my phone.
Luna.
Yeah, it must have
Everything,
been
yeah.
right here.
Yeah, everything was red right here. Yeah, on the phone. And I got Luna.
Luna.
Somebody's definitely trying to come through, but it's not quite.
Duri Hafak Unrashin.
No,
No.
no. Just Luna.
Okay, I'm going to take a couple steps down. If you want to talk to me, please come through. If you want to talk to one of us. I'll wait right here. I know you like this picture. You guys have talked about this picture before on other ones. Do you still like this picture?
Sandy, very emotional. There's something about this alley that's making her cry.
Something about that.
Something
Make it
very
fun.
upsetting.
Tell the ghost it's
Just speak a
too.
little louder. It's trying to pick you up. It's having a hard time.
You okay? You okay?
Yeah, I just had a chill.
You had a chill.
I'm trying to come through. It's just not registered.
I just had a chill too.
There's a lot right here.
Yeah, I wish the ghosts were like on that time. This would be an awesome place at 3:33 in the morning. Haunting
dark.
hour.
They put just last couple months that one light.
One
But
night.
it was black. In fact, I tell everybody, don't come in here alone.
Yeah, I bet you this place is probably not exactly the best.
I think it's probably just one setting.
Sandy, did you just kick my foot with your cane? Never mind. False.
Behind.
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 Behind us.
Behind.
Behind us where? Behind where?
I see
The
you
window?
trying really hard.
I don't know. Like I said,
Beg,
My
I'm
phone.
not begging you.
my
I was
phone.
just asking you to please come through.
Graduation.
Graduation.
Graduation. There's graduation now. My phone
Can you tell
turned
me your
completely
name?
red, and then I have to turn it off because my phone gets wonky. I have to keep resetting it.
Ooh, I'm all red. I'm not sure what you mean by cells.
Cells? You mean like cell
Skin?
phones? 'Cause yeah, these are
Or
cell
cell
phones.
phones, yeah.
but Different.
Different.
Well, in this technology, in this day and age, these are what they call phones, cell phones. I'm not sure what time period you came from, but
I think you're right on with that, though.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
A view. Which view? Window or?
Are you looking out a window at us? Is that the view that you're looking at? Is that? We're a good-looking group tonight.
View.
Boy, they are out. Yes, we're gonna go out in a minute. We're heading down to the end here. Yes, I'll go down this way further. Anything else that you want to say?
Oh, what if I don't want to go out? Maybe if I want to talk to you.
Yeah.
What you see?
You see Sandy? In the window?
There was something white there. Did you see that?
In the window?
No.
You see something up there?
I'm gonna
something
turn
white.
my phone off because I want to show them a couple of pictures.
She said she saw something white looking out the window.
Oh, yeah. I have thousands of pictures of things in that window.
I'm gonna need a picture.
Here's one that's very clear. Yeah, he's very clear, isn't he? Uh-huh. He's in that window there.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he's very
Wow.
clear. A lot of times we don't get them quite that clear.
Oh, yeah.
I can show you one that was
tell
taken
wow.
last week.
Wow.
Yeah, usually it's more
Too
like
bad they
like
changed
this
the
window right
windows.
here. This is the same window. You can see their face. It's more the white, ghostly face. Usually it's like that. That just happened to come through very clear that night. So, and of course you never know. I've got a lady in a rocking chair. I've got a little boy holding a teddy bear. I've got. Okay, I'm going down to begin, guys. Let me put this on.
Why don't you come out and talk to us?
Have closing words.
This is fun. This was worth $50.
I'd like to come back here at 3 o'clock in the morning.
There is something. Another line.
There is something here. I can sense it. Wrong time of day for this.
You rent a section, and then you paint it. I imagine you do for so long, whatever. And then, yeah, they rent, and some of them, they're good painted over things. Yeah, this person is amazing. I think that's I mean, there's some down here like, hey, we're going to leave the alley now. We wish you well. We wish you to be quiet and peaceful for the night, for the weekend. We're going to have tomorrow. So we hope it doesn't disturb you.
Thank you.
Just sign some people who come on if you want. This other talk. But this is kind of fun to do it all together. Fun place to come together, or in a couple or something. Once it starts getting dark, a little more, but it goes black really fast, so don't be in this alley alone. It's as you get towards the end. And we're going to cap it off.
Thank you. I hope you find rest.
Why don't you come and talk to me now that I'm alone? I'm all alone. Now's the time to see me. Anybody? Now's your chance. Hey, Ghost, do you want some bacon?
No, you're fine. That's what this is what's great about a small group. You have a chance to do this. Big group is like,
Yeah.
Let's go, let's go.
Yeah.
Time to go.
Yeah, no, this
so
Oh,
this is great.
baby!
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 You're looking at your baby, huh?
You think my
I
baby?
was sitting down there alone. Sometimes they're shy. If you go down there alone, be quiet, they'll come to you.
Yeah.
We'll see if we catch
They
anything.
don't want to talk to their kids in the face.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And dogs.
Oh, dogs, yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's because like babies and animals have true sight. They haven't been trained not to believe in stuff, and so spirits.
Yeah, they're I know they look like they're
I thought they
pillows.
were
Oh
one
my
of those
God, they look like
comfortable
pillows.
ones. Oh, how funny. Art,
There
you
is a
can
bench
sit
around
on
this wall.
pillows. Oh, how funny.
But it's the last place to sit for a half hour, so.
Do you need to sit, honey? You okay?
So that's why I tell
You
everybody,
okay?
sit on this bench around the corner where I tell this story. This next story will get you, it's good.
You okay, Sandy? You had emotions in there.
I'm better now.
He's better now.
Yeah.
They
Not
were
as
just
sad.
kind of really talking. They were just hanging around. They're like, it was a mom's figure. You know, they wanted to be by a mom.
This happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got contact. Wow. Cool.
Hey, baby.
Look at these. Look at the Egyptian bar.
Oh, we have a pit stop.
If we have a pit stop. No.
Egyptian bar.
The Egyptian bar. Look at that.
We gotta go into the Egyptian bar. Love Egyptian.
We need to do more of this. I can't get it open.
Legend. Lind?
Len,
Lind.
we need to do more of this now that we're moved up here.
Nope, nope, come on. Oh, yeah, giant hole in here, really.
Oh yeah, it's a big hole.
Yeah, looks like it.
Okay, this is the last place to sit for a minute. They haven't replaced the rest of the benches, so have a seat and rest for just a second while I tell this story. Oh, she's walking again. She's like, what are we doing now?
Well,
So-
now I'm gonna cry.
We're going to talk about the Center Theater right behind me here. It was built in 1913, and it was called the Rex Theater, okay? When it was built, and it was built by Al Hugh. And when it was built, Al kind of was like the grassroots type guy, and he really wanted to build something that she has such a free, independent spirit.
Doesn't she?
I mean, she really does. And she's like, I don't want to be judged. I want to do what I want.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm
No,
easily
she
distracted
does,
by
yeah.
children. But he really wanted to build like a place where families could bring their kids and come and do stuff. You know, they certainly couldn't afford to go to the Colonial Theater, any of those high-end places like that. So he built the Rex Theater.
One.
And what they did
What?
is they were open on Friday and Saturday nights. And they had vaudeville acts that came in. So on a Friday night or Saturday, you'd come, you'd buy tickets for you and your wife and for your kids and go into the theater. The first 2 rows by the stage were for children only. The adults could sit in the rest of the deal like that. Each adult couple got a special ticket with a number on it. And then Al would get on stage and he would tell all about the vaudeville
Roses.
acts that they were going to see that night, you know, a band or a singing lady or whatever it may be. He would talk all about them. Then he'd give each kid in those first 2 rows a bag of candy. And I'm sure in 1913, 1912, those years, it wasn't much. It was probably maybe popcorn or nuts or maybe a piece of jerky or a sucker or Tootsie Roll, something like that, hardtack, something like that. But they each got this little bag of candy. Then he'd get back on stage and he'd start to pull numbers out of a bowl. Each couple had a number, remember. He gave away things that he could get his hands on. So there was all varieties. It never was the same. It was bags of flour, sugar, coffee, rice, apples, a bag of apples, a bag of potatoes. If you could get oranges, a bag of oranges, a lantern, a blanket, things like that. And each person got one of these prizes. What a welcome surprise. You just spent some hard-earned money you probably should have taken y'all out for the night, and you go home 10 pounds of rice. You go home for a new blanket for the bed. What a wonderful, back in those days, they'd been like, oh, you know, a nice surprise, and it kind of took the sting out of spending some of that money a little while for you. So, and then the show would go on. Well, a year and a half later, October 14th, 1914 to be exact, the evening was just perfect. Everything went right in order. The last act of the night was the Bulletproof Woman.
Oh,
It was a
boy.
husband and wife team. And they got on stage and they did all these amazing gun tricks. Shot stuff off the heads and between the legs, all these different types of guns and everything. The last thing they did in the evening is the husband would shoot the wife and the bullets would bounce off of her. Well, he proceeded to do it. Something went right or something went wrong. We're not really sure what happened. But when the husband did shoot her, he killed her.
Oh,
Because
shoot.
the police got on stage and arrested him immediately for murder. As they're taking him off the stage, he yells out to the crowd, I don't understand. This hasn't happened for 10 years since I killed my first wife.
Oh, shoot.
Because back then they didn't have internet. There was no way of knowing that.
There's no way of knowing. Oh,
Now
my
he's killed
God.
wife number 2. Keep that in mind. So they took him to jail. They locked him up in a cell and the jailer went out front. Pretty soon he's the guy just screaming back there. So he runs back, turns on the light and says, what's wrong, what's wrong? He says, tell those 2 women in that other cell to shut up. He says, you're alone back here. Nobody's back here. Go to sleep. Flips off the light and goes out front. Of course, he was convicted of murder. He went to all men's prison. He complained nonstop all day, all night. 2 women, yakety yak, one on each side, singing, arguing, humming, talking nonstop.
Yeah.
He couldn't get any sleep. He was going crazy, and he did literally go crazy. And within 30 days, he did commit suicide.
Wow.
We really believe it's the first wife and the
The
second
second
wife
wife.
that drove
Yeah.
him crazy
Drove
and
him-
haunted
oh
him
my
there,
God.
rather than haunt in the theater where one was killed.
Oh
So we
my
like that haunting much better.
Brings a whole new meaning to literally being nagged to death.
Yeah, exactly.
Cute.
Well, and that story's actually in one of Idaho's history books.
Oh,
That's where it
really?
came from. Yeah, isn't that interesting?
Oh,
So that's where we get
neat.
this. We
So,
know the dates. I wish I knew their
different.
names, but it
What's
just
di-
refers
what's
to them as the
different?
Bulletproof Woman.
Walk
And her
now
husband.
They're saying different. Walk now. Different.
Oh, I got
now.
walk now.
No, we're not finished yet. Let me finish.
Also, interesting, when you talk about the gentleman used to pass out numbers, we got the number 1 that came up.
Yeah, when you're saying
said about the passed out numbers?
I got
Oh,
one.
numbers. Oh,
We had
I
number
got
1.
interesting.
I got one.
We got
Well,
number
yeah, a
1.
bag of potatoes.
Yeah, hey.
We'll take a bag of
Hey, I'll
potatoes.
take it.
As much as everything's going up.
Yeah, dang right. Yeah.
Sign me up, right?
Oh yeah.
So, we are kind of in the heart of old downtown, from this corner through this whole section here. This is where all the main brothels were. I mean, they were scattered all over. All this definitely had every upstairs was a brothel down to this area. This one on the corner was one of the biggest ones. It was 100 bed, not 100 room, 100 bed. Now, I make that very clear because if it's 100 bed, it had a blanket or sheet between the beds. They didn't have a room.
Oh, wow.
Okay? And what typically happened on Friday nights downtown is all the ranchers and farmers owned a corner. So this particular corner, one rancher owned it. He would pull in at 6 o'clock with all his ranch hands. They were all bathed clean, freshly paid, cash in their pockets. This madam would have all her girls lined up down here. As they got out of the wagon, 1 or 2 of them each would take a guy.
Wow.
This happened on every corner all through downtown about 6 o'clock Friday nights.
Oh, wow.
Then about 6 o'clock on Sunday nights, reverse happened. The wagon would pull up. The madam and the girls would bring down the guys. They were still drunk. They were really happy,
Yeah.
but they were really broke. They didn't have a cent on
have
them.
a cent.
And they get back on the wagon. You see, the farmer was guaranteed to have help to work another week
Yep.
because they had no money left.
They had no money.
He could
Smart.
overpay them because the madam gave the rancher a kickback for delivering those men every Friday and then picking them up every Sunday.
Now that's a damn good racket right there.
That's a good rack. A lot of money exchanged
Yeah.
hands if you think every corner had a wagon pulling up and then picking them back up, you know, on there. So it worked very well for a lot of years. Anytime you see the outside doors, most of them have been removed. Like there's an outside door here. Those are part of the original doors that would have went upstairs to the brothels. A lot of them have remodeled, like this one, that have included a staircase inside of the building. Okay?
Touched your leg.
So, yeah, did they touch you?
Yeah.
It could be. I usually don't see much here, but it does happen. I mean, you know,
Right here.
just touched you, huh? That's interesting. Maybe it was one of the ladies saying hi. Or maybe it was one of the
Maybe it was
guys
the
that,
wind.
maybe it's one of the guys interested in you too. You know? It sounds more like that type to me. The
How you
guys
doing?
going, hey baby.
Ladies, I start at $100 an hour. Let's
Yeah.
start doing a little bit of cowboy stripping. No, just kidding. Not going to happen.
So that happened all the time. So we're going to go down here and turn the corner. We're going to talk about Port's Bar and the Colonial Theater. Is everybody okay? Got questions or?
No.
Nope. Okay. All right. Let's go down this way.
It's very interesting though when we talk about he used to get numbers that we got one
Numbers,
came
that's
up on the phone.
That most of the tops of all these buildings here are all original.
Original tops. Look at the
Original
owl up there,
tops.
guys.
The Crest Building here,
No.
that
Look at
was
the
done
hidden
in
owl.
1925, the Crest Building. This one's 1916, 14, and 13, these buildings here. In the red one, those half moon windows are original stained glass windows
wow.
that's in them still. Of course, this has been torn down and redone.
Yeah, it looks like they've really.
Look at the old buildings.
I know, love old stuff. Hey,
There's the best birdhouse. Oh, yeah, see the California, that's the birdhouse.
what do you guys think? You guys see anything? I'm still a skeptic.
Move on.
Oh, there's my teapot.
Oh, there's
that
the Buddha.
teapot.
Love
Isn't that-
Buddha stuff.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Oh my goodness.
That teapot calls my name. I
Turn around
need
for a
it.
second.
Oh, what? What? Oh, you want to see my Buddha?
Oh no, does she have Buddha?
I got
On our 20th year wedding anniversary.
Oh my goodness, it's
Instead of
gorgeous.
Still getting a new ring.
Wow.
We both got the same tattoo. We're about-
Pandora's.
Well, maybe you need that. Maybe
We
you
love
need a Buddha
Buddhism.
teapot. Isn't that
That
something?
is nice.
Yeah, it is nice. I don't dare walk in and find out how much
No,
because
no.
I'm sure it's, so I just look at it and go, oh, I love it.
If it doesn't have a price on it, it
I
means it's
can barely
expensive.
see the price. Yeah.
I'll just let it go. It's okay. This is cool. I like this birdhouse.
I like the
this
old
carved
guy.
out.
Looks like me.
Yes. Oh my
Looks
gosh,
like a Viking.
it really does.
Old Viking cowboy right
Oh
there.
my word. I hadn't thought of that. Yes, it does. You need the birdhouse.
Sure. Oh, cool.
There we go. 2 sales.
You
Buddha
what?
teapot and the birdhouse.
Chris, what'd you say? Oh, new meaning of Stairways to Heaven. And you have cowboys. We have colonial troops. Yes, you do.
Yeah, look at that.
He's from England.
Yeah, these windows and everything, of course we've got new windows, but these are 2 separate buildings. They were all brothels at the top. You can see they've replaced the door here that one goes up there. There's a door in this cubby hole that goes up there.
I like
They are
the wood
extremely
archway they
haunted
made
too.
Some people say if you need to see the price. Yes, if you need to see the price tag, it means you can't afford it.
Yeah.
Let me know if you guys see any ladies of the night winking at us or something.
This one has ladies of the night that's part of the hunting. There's 3 of them, and when they appear, they sing a song about what they do in the brothel.
Oh, that would be cool.
And then they get laughing so hard. And the lady that was renting it, I says, just laugh with them and tell them thank you and ask them to leave. And she did, and they hasn't been back for a little while.
Hey,
So.
geek.
Hey, geek. We got a spirit here that knows technology. Called me a geek. Goes, hey, geeks.
Oh yeah, a lot of these guys. Do you guys know what this is? It's the only one still.
Cellar manhole.
Kind of. They've covered all the rest up.
You
They
you-
put them in the 1920s.
It's,
Laundry
it's
dump?
to take luggage down.
Well,
laundry dump.
not luggage, but store. This was a store, grocery
Oh,
store.
okay.
Oh, okay.
So merchandise down.
Merchandise.
So
Okay.
only 2 people had a key, so it has a keyhole. The
Agreed.
police officer and the owner of the store. And each one of them had them in front of them. But what they found out is during the night, the police was coming down and unlocking them and helping themselves to all the merchandise
Yes.
and locking them back up. So they took them all out, but they did leave this one, but they've welded it shut, as you could tell.
Yeah.
The guy
so
from
we can
England
get
got
into
it right. He goes, those are cellar doors for goods.
Yeah, and it has a dumbbell in it that takes it down and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
cool.
kind of interesting. They left
That
one of them.
is. They left one.
Shoes.
Snake Bite Restaurant. We'll have to try that out.
Maybe we should have ate there. No, we had a good dinner though. We had a good dinner.
Yeah, they
You guys see any ladies in the night up there in the window? Are they flashing some tatas?
Yeah, isn't that cool? She thinks it's cool.
This bench has feet. God, I love the old buildings.
I've been had them by the pubs where he worked. Jeff Hammond at the pubs.
I love
Look at
the
the
old
feet
building.
underneath
Come on,
the.
Ellie. Let's go bye-bye.
I love the
Come on,
That'd be
Mama.
cool if the feet moved.
how clean the streets are.
Yeah, well, this is Idaho. They don't have the Democrats that litter their shit.
You have to hold my hand. No, we're crossing the street. You gotta hold my hand. Baby. No. You have to hold my hand. No, you can let go when we get on the other side of the sidewalk.
They just, you know.
Beer barrels, yes. Under feet seat, yes. Under feet seat. Beer barrels.
Oh, they have an escape room in here.
Escape room. They do.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, a giant skateboard.
I want to ride it.
When I was younger, I used to do that. Now I'd probably hurt something and break something.
Yeah, I still hurt things.
That's why.
I just recovered from
A
my
dumbwaiter, yes, those are called dumbwaiters.
Dumb waiters.
Dumbwaiters.
What did I call it?
Chris from Boston.
Something else.
You call
Chris from no, Massachusetts.
Massachusetts, yeah. Chris is from Massachusetts. Those were called dumbwaiter lifts.
Chris and Jeff have been looking.
Wait, what happened?
Chris and Jeff been waiting this all day.
He's right here.
We're going to talk about Ford's bar behind. Oh, I know I'm down in the gutter. Huh?
Ford's.
Okay, Ford's Bar. I do want you to notice the alley here, the side, how big Ford's Bar is, because it's kind of deceiving when you look at the front of it. If you notice the top 2 floors, the windows have been cut in. They were not built. There was no windows on the top floor. The bottom had windows, as you can tell. Of course, they bricked those in. You know, back when they originally built the bar, it was called lounge. They were bars. You know, they had white tablecloths and things like that.
Cemetery.
So,
Just saying your name?
Yeah, it said my name, then it said cemetery.
we are going to talk about the cemetery. Just quit jumping ahead.
Arrested?
I got stories.
Yes, we're going to talk
1906.
about the story.
They're just going ahead.
Sorry.
They want
Yeah,
the
they're
story.
jumping ahead. They are just getting ahead tonight.
They're excited.
This is really interesting.
The spirits will get a good audience tonight.
But anyway, so what they did about 1960s, they bricked in the windows in the lounge area, the bar. Now it was a real bar by then. Here, and they cut windows in for upstairs. Now, this Ford's Bar was built in 1906. It's the oldest bar in Idaho Falls, still in its original location.
Wow.
Okay, there's another bar that old, but it's had 2 or 3 different locations downtown here. The upstairs was a brothel, of course. It has an outside door over here. And I'd asked them to move this truck, and they haven't. It's kind of right where all my people need to see. But those big windows there are part of a 4-room apartment that was the madam's apartment. She had a bathroom, a kitchen, a front room, and a bedroom. Okay. When my daughter and I came down, there's about 4 places that we hadn't been able to catch up with. Ford's Bar was one of them, because you don't want to go in when it's crazy, of course, and a lot of times it is in there. So we were down here on a Saturday morning and walked in, and we had a flyer that had pictures and information and stuff, told who we were. The girl says, "Oh, I'll take you upstairs and show you the original brothel." I was
Salvation.
excited.
Oh, how cool.
I mean, really cool. I mean, it's still, there's the stairs that goes up. It goes up to a landing, and then it has 2 floors. And you can look down the hallway.
What's blocked? The view's blocked?
And immediately when we got down there,
Yes,
looked
it's
down
blocked.
that hallway, I burst into tears. So did my daughter's older. She's got kids that are married, but she did too. The feeling up there is the most saddest, desperate feeling, and you guys probably would pick that up really easy, that we had ever seen. Not only that, it's painted that funny kind of turquoise greenish color that they used to use years ago. And as I'm looking down the hall, I looked at her, and the first thing I thought of is, oh, I raised these kids on too many sci-fi movies. We never should have watched all those sci-fi movies, because the only thing I could see is those 2 kids on a tricycle coming down the hall.
Fun.
Because it looked just like that hall, and I'm like looking at it. And I knew my daughter's thinking the same
The
thing.
Shining.
Her,
The Shining.
Shining.
And I says, don't even go there, because I can get over you, or maybe your mom, but I'll knock you down and get down those stairs
Dang, right,
before
right.
anything. If those kids show up, I'm so out of here.
Oh my
And
goodness.
they just, of course. Original doors in all the rooms still, which was interesting. Door handles were always lower if they're original. They still had the glass doorknobs on them.
Oh, wow.
Oh wow.
I call them hook and ladders, and somebody told me I was calling it the wrong thing. The round circle with the hook. Ching, ching.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
know. That's
yeah.
where I grew up calling them, so that's what stuck in my mind. Anyway, they're on the outside the doors. I'm sure that's how they lock them. They probably have them on the inside. Some of the rooms were opened up. We could step in a couple that were not rented. They rent them out now to very low
Right.
and people, and to we have a lot of construction, as you see downtown. A lot of construction workers. They just want a place to sleep. They have they built a nice restroom in there. So, and they're cheap. So very sad. It just makes you cry when you get up there. You can just feel all the sadness. So we tried to go up to the next floor. We got on the first step, and we both were just almost brought to our knees, and we were in tears. So we left and came downstairs. Made me extremely
Maniac
grateful.
and therapy.
And then I had a fridge. I had food. I was so grateful. I couldn't imagine. You know, when this was a brothel, you could see the ladies that worked up there. They had a simple bed. Some of the rooms had a small table. I imagine most of them did back there with 1 chair or 2. That was it. No fancy throw rugs, no fancy furniture, no fancy, even now, curtains or anything like that. Back then, they weren't allowed to use the 2 restrooms, the one in the mat room, one on the main floor. They had a pot under their bed. That's what they got to use. And it just made me so thankful for what we've been given in there. So we went down.
Side
and
windows?
into here.
Which side windows? What would you see?
If
Jeff?
People see ghosts in these windows all the time.
Let me scroll in. What side window did you see it? Right? To my right or to the left?
I would suspect this one here. They usually see a face here. But
You see something up there?
yeah.
Huh.
In there. If you want
Okay.
to see something that's beautiful, go in and look at the original bar still in there. It was built in 1905, 1906 in Ireland. It's hand carved, solid mahogany, and shipped to this bar. It's still intact. The only thing that's happened to it is a couple bullet holes from a gunfight one night.
Sounds about right.
But it goes along this far wall and down, and it is a beautiful piece. Everybody should look at it. It's amazing. There's bar stools all the way around it. So we thanked her for letting us see the brothel. That's probably as close as we'll ever see to the original and stuff. And it was so funny, 2 guys were drinking a beer, and it's about 10:30 in the morning, Saturday. And I kind of looked at them, and my daughter kind of giggled a little bit. We weren't sure if they'd been there all night or had just started.
Oh, God.
And it's like, it's only 10:30 in the morning. They look pretty drunk. But yeah, they said, I said, I want to tell the stories of the
You want-
cowboy. Do I have your permission?
Is it okay if I go walk across the alley?
Absolutely.
He says he wants me to look at the windows in the alley.
The back alley, if you're not afraid to go back there, the
Oh,
back
That
door,
much scares me.
the back door, I got pictures of it, is incredible.
Awesome, thank you.
So, I said, I want to tell the story of the cowboy. Is it okay? And they said, oh yeah. And I said, oh, I said, it's almost like this.
Even if you guys see anything, we're all alone. Now's the time for a ghost to attack me, of course. Being pagan and Viking and Native American and all that bloodlines, probably a bad idea for him. There's the side windows. Kind of cool if all of a sudden you see the windows go up and someone move the things, huh? Yeah, it needs to be like 3 o'clock in the morning. That's traditionally ghosting hours. Like I said, I don't know what it is about 333. But 333 seems to be the haunting hour. And Nate and I used to do, honest to God, ghost hunting and stuff our own. We used to go out to the graveyards, have a midnight picnic, do tombstone rubbing. Those who don't know what the tombstone rubbing is, that's when you take parchment paper and you rub off old tombstone names and ancient stuff. We used to do that back in our Gothic days. I don't see anything down there. It's a cool alley though, isn't it? Pretty cool.
Just my membership. I'm like, what? It's better than that.
They used to have like a bar stool in there or something, all the way from Ireland. That'd be kind of cool, huh, guys?
Very cool what used to go on there. So the buildings are built in this whole section, as this wall shows right here, right on top of each other. They all have joining walls. This is a good example. They all have joining walls like that, right on top of each other. Most people don't realize it because then they go and put the chalkboard or whatever on them. But all these buildings here are connected that same way.
She's
in
just
there.
going.
So, the Colonial Theater was built next door, 1919. Silent movie started in 1920, and then your talkies in black and white and colors and things like that.
Alex wants to
The
play.
Paramount Theater took it over in the 60s, and then started showing pictures and so forth like that. It was condemned in 1990 by the city. It was in bad shape.
Administrative.
It was given to, the owner of the building gave it to the Arts Council and said, if you can restore it to the original Colonial Theater, this is where Bing Crosby, Johnny Cash, all those big stars came through and played here.
Don't put things in your mouth.
This is where they were, so they, we will give it to you, and they did. Well, they started fundraisers because they needed millions and millions and millions of dollars in there. One day when they were on the radio trying to do a fundraiser, they got a phone call, and the guy says, I'm the phantom donor, and I will match dollar for dollar anybody that donates in here. Well, pretty soon people start calling in. I'll do 5, I'll do 10, I'll do 20, because now their money doubled. Well, I was looking up the history and stuff, and I was trying to figure out who this person was. I was floored when I found out. He did many inventions, many. He had a plant just on the other side of Idaho Falls here on Sunnyside Street, which is about, 2-3 miles, Sunnyside, from here, and the plant's still there. He has passed away. He's been gone about 6 years, but the plant is still doing. The main invention that he could donate all that money, which is almost $5 million to get the Colonial Theater going again. His name was Miles Willard. So you don't know who he was, and I did not. I had to look up. I couldn't believe anybody had that type of money. I wasn't raised with that type of money. Where did all that come from, for heaven's sakes?
It's a dog with no leash.
Yeah, I don't know why people do that downtown.
There's no person. It's just a dog walking by himself.
Oh, his owner practically lives in the bar down the street.
Oh, okay.
I recognize him. He's a big old lab. Yeah, he's waiting for his owner.
Okay.
I think he escorts him because he gets pretty drunk. He escorts him back too.
No,
He does. He stays
service
right.
dog.
He's waiting for his owner. That
service
dog
dog.
I know.
He's a
That
service
dog I
dog.
know.
No, I just saw a dog and I just was
Watch
worried
the
about
baby,
No,
yeah.
I do. I watch too. So yeah, dear.
it. Oh, there he is.
So anyway,
Sorry.
so yeah, I'll go off track. He invented the main invention was the dehydrated instant mashed potato flake.
Oh, wow.
That's something everybody has. And then there's been many inventions. Some of them are the Bugles, potato chips, Pringles, and I mean just anything to do with potatoes.
Wow.
He had his hands in. At the time, we had Pillsbury French's. We had major potato factories around here. We've only got a couple.
Idaho, potato capital of the world.
Yeah. So, very interesting. So, it was remade and reopened and everything like that in 1999. It took almost 10 years to get it redone, and it is gorgeous. The only thing that could be saved if you go in and look free when they're
Disjointed
open
mouth.
is all the hand carvings around the stage. That was all saved. That was not touched, but everything else has been replaced in there. We got 2 ghost stories. We have pictures of one of the ghosts I'm going to share with you. Amaya usually comes through A-M-A-Y-A or just M-A-Y-A or E sometimes.
What happened on the curve?
I'm sorry, what?
What happened on the curve?
On the curb?
Something happened on a curve
I was standing on the
someplace?
curb. I usually stand on the street or the curb.
Curve and disjointed math.
Yeah, they want me out there. I think they want me to get hit. Yeah. I stand down here a lot because it slants and I fall over. So I stand down there, it's a little more even on there. So the first ghost is Mela we're going to talk about. In the far left-hand corner, there's 6 small rooms. And it was really another apartment or building when it was built that they've incorporated in now. And that was a high-end brothel. These women were very educated, a little bit older. I mean, just upper class. And Amaya probably was Spanish.
Mike Heinlein.
Dark hair, green eyes, olive skin. She was very smart. You could tell by talking to her, she was educated, highly educated. She had a nightly visitor. And he'd come in through the tunnels and go up and see her almost every night and say the right things to her. I love you, you're beautiful, I want to marry you, I can make a home for us, my daddy's a rich farmer, and blah, 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 blah. Well, after 2 years, she was ready to get going with that product here. So she knew there was going to be a grand opening of a show that night, and he'd be here with his family. So she went out that night and bought a beautiful red dress, red hat, did herself up right, went out the back doors, walked around, and walked in through the front. And at that time, it was one big lobby. And she's standing there, and she's looking around, walking a couple steps, and then there he is. She says, oh, I know that's him. That's him. That's his mother and father, and that's his brother. And then her heart started to break. Heart didn't want to believe what she was seeing. There was a woman on his arm. Just as the tears started running down her cheek.
It's okay.
Just as the tears started running down her cheek, he excused himself and went round behind and grabbed her, took her clear back into one of the dark corners by the stage. First time in her life she heard him talk this way. He was rough and mean. He said, what are you doing down here with my people? She says, what? Wait, first, who's on your arm? I thought you loved me. I thought we were getting married. He laughed in her face. When I marry you, you're only a hooker. I have no desire to marry you. She says, you tell me you love me. You tell me we got planned. What's going on? And he says, that was nothing but bedroom talk. No, I didn't mean any of that. Well,
Was the guy's name Logan?
Pardon?
They have a name called Logan, and it says next. Logan's next. Love. Logan, love, and next came up.
We're going to talk about love. Well, we're talking about love stories. I didn't know that might be the guy's name. I'm not sure. I've never learned the guy's name.
That's interesting. You got a name here called Logan.
Yes. So she was brokenhearted and really upset. She turned to walk away from him, and then she turned back and said her last words. She says, perhaps your rich daddy ought to know where all his money's been going for over 2 years. She turned around, he snuck up behind her, grabbed her, choked her, and killed her. Took her down in the tunnels and didn't wave her body. Dusted himself off, went in, sat down with his family.
None.
Nobody was looking for the missing prostitutes. They didn't care.
Wow, that's
A lot of people have seen the lady in red, though, different events in there, and she does quite a bit in the lobby, looking still. Our Lady in Green, we got fantastic pictures of her, though. Our Lady in Green happened later. Usually, we figure about 63, 64 in there somewhere. She's up in the theater where it happens. Earlier that day, her boyfriend called her and says, I want to take you to the movies. I got something so exciting to tell you tonight. Well, she's got that in her mouth.
in your mouth, baby. Thank you.
Sorry. She knew she was going to get engaged. She was so excited. And so she went out and bought a beautiful green dress.
Glad.
He came and picked her up, and they went to the movies. If you've never been up in the balcony's upstairs. A couple steps here, and a couple steps here. Here's the men's restroom with a long, skinny hall. Ladies' lounge and restroom down at the end of the hall here. Well, they went into the theater and sat down, and they were laughing and giggling and holding hands. Just, she was excited because she figured she was getting engaged that night. And intermission came, he walked her down a couple of steps and said, are you having a good time? She said, oh, yes, the best time, because she just knew that the question was coming pretty soon. He says, good, because this is our last date. I'm marrying somebody else. That's the last thing she thought she was ever going to hear. Of course, they had a fight. Then she turned around in her big, beautiful green dress, ran down the hall with the dress flying behind her, ran into the ladies' lounge and sat on the sofa and cried. Then she went back to the stalls, went to the last stall where there'd been construction. There was a wire hanging down. She took the wire and wrapped it around her neck and proceeded to kill herself. If you sit on the lounge, you can hear her crying. I have heard her. Never made it into the stalls, but they say if you get in there, you can hear her choking and gagging as she's killing herself. We do have pictures. Quite often we have photographers from all different types of magazines come. And the deal I make with me is I don't charge them. I want copies of all their pictures regardless of what they get. This is pretty amazing. This is that back door. I was telling you, it's just a fantastic picture.
Oh, look at that. You see that there, guys?
That's a fantastic picture.
I don't know
That's
if you
back
can
and
see it.
forwards.
There's one camera looking at another, so I don't know if you can see it or not, but right there. Something standing in there.
Yeah, that's a fantastic picture. So it's that
Still.
daylight when these pictures are taken. Photographers had no idea why the pictures are so black. This is taken the main doors right
Tyler's
behind here.
next.
There's 4 of them. I wish that, well, they took 30. I wish there was 31 pictures. The
Hello.
last 3.
Yes,
have
hello.
Our Lady in here. Let's see this. 4 green orbs. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh wow.
1, 2, 3, 4 green orbs. Okay.
Oh, yep.
Here she is starting to form.
Oh wow.
See her right here? She's starting to form. And here she is. There she is.
Oh, wow.
You can tell it's just seconds.
Yeah.
If there'd been
Oh,
one more, it'd be
yep.
fantastic. But the next picture, see how light it is? We have no idea why this is so dark, but there she is.
Wow.
Isn't that
So is
amazing?
oh wow.
I know.
Wow.
I know. I love it. So we're going to go around the corner and finish up. I am going to talk about the morgue. This building had the morgue in the basement. So, you know, don't forget our baby doll.
Please settle.
Down there, and we'll talk about the morgue and about the 3 buildings down here. Is everybody doing okay? Yeah. Okay, let's
Yeah, the pictures are in the dark. And it looks
yeah,
like
they're
dark.
dark.
That's interesting.
And you can't see because it's one cell phone trying to take a shot of the other, so it might be a little dark.
You want
Hit
picture.
to that
concrete.
last one?
It says hit concrete.
Well, before it said still and someone's name.
That's pretty tough. I don't know how you'd even.
I don't know if you can see that little green right there?
Yeah, it's
Back
kind
up
of
just
tough.
a little bit right there.
There you go.
See that, guys?
That's a lady in green.
There's a green glowing.
It's got a head and arms. You can see the head and arms in this one.
Stop. Your shoes aren't on, so you can't walk.
Yeah, he sees the green now.
Look at the bare toes. Look at these bare toes out here.
The green, yeah, that's it. That was a picture of the lady in the green dress. It's a glowy green kind of fluorescent looking thing that photographers have caught.
Honey, don't stop when the car turn your turn.
What are you guys talking?
Just talking. I got that word.
What did you say?
I thought it said croaping.
George? Gorging.
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 Oh, gorging.
Gorging on what?
Gorging. Oh, what a beautiful. Oh my God, look at that.
Look at that beautiful seat.
That would look nice in public again.
Yes.
There's a antique shop.
Oh.
Mr. Coffers.
Oh, that looks like a fun store.
Yes.
It looks like an expensive store.
Poppies and pots.
The House Pub.
The house pub.
A Street Game.
Look, there's Sephiroth in the window over there.
Magic the Gathering.
Magic the
that's
Gathering.
D&D
It's a D&D store.
Oh my God, they still have those.
They have D&D stores here, guys. A Street Games. Magic the Gathering.
Yeah, isn't that if you're having to with your family or whatever, you just gotta get away from everybody. You go to something like that.
We
Yeah.
used to go to D&D
That's
tournaments
cool.
and Magic the Gathering tournaments.
I took this one. Right there? Yeah, right. It's that building, but it's right behind this door or deal. This staircase, I'm going to tell you the story. Here's the ghost. Follow the black railing up. She's at the top. It's a white ghost. She's like in a cap and gown,
I see her.
like Little Red Riding Hood would have on.
Yep, I see her.
Oh,
Yeah.
right there, guys.
Right
You
there,
see that
yeah,
right
I
there?
see her right there.
I took this one, so
Wow.
Isn't that cool?
Nice
Right there.
picture.
She's right-
Good picture.
Right there.
She's right there, yeah.
yep.
See that, guys?
This is really a couple cool pictures here.
Right. Chase.
There's the mist.
Chase
When it's
abuse.
lighter, you can see the mist of her
the
coming
mist?
down.
You see that, Jeff? He says he sees that.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that one might
You
be
see
easier.
the
The mist.
She's got some awesome
This
pictures.
is these are. That's my dog Helene. Oh, where is the?
It's right
I've got an
across- it's
awesome.
that-
Okay, this is an awesome picture. I had a group down here one night. I took a picture of the door, just like those I showed you, and I says, "This is how you do it. Look at the picture."
Wow. Oh, wow.
Now, let me explain this
Are
picture
those
to you.
real people at the top of the stairs?
Yes.
And the light and the orbs coming down?
We don't know where the light is. These stairs aren't even there.
Oh, holy shit.
There's no building there. Now look at it. There's no building.
There's no
the
building.
building's gone. This
Oh, there
building
is
you're
no
seeing
building.
is this
Building.
building.
It's this one.
But where's the building they're in?
Yeah.
It's totally gone.
What the
Look
heck?
at that.
Isn't
Look at
that
that,
the
guys.
coolest
The building
picture?
is gone. Just
I know
people
these
standing at
owners at this
doorway.
building, and I says, John, I'm sending this to you. You better frame it because this is the spookiest picture I've ever seen in my life.
Wait, what happened?
When you
There's no
understand
building.
it.
There's
Look,
no building there.
There's no building. This is the building behind us. These stairs are not.
That
There's
building.
no stairs here. There's no stairs like that over there.
So where's the stairs?
We don't know. Where's the building that they're in?
we're
Wait, so
looking.
we're-
It looks like they're
Did you-
crawling
did-
into heaven.
You took the picture from right here?
No, I was over at that door.
What you're looking at is a quantum break in history
Isn't
where
that
the building's
something?
gone.
I just took it and
You're
said,
seeing up the past. You're painting past.
isn't that
It's a photo.
something? Anyway, I had to share because I knew you guys would really.
we
I don't
love
usually
stuff like
share
that.
that, but it is pretty cool, isn't it? So I took it. I sent it to John. I said, "You better frame this picture."
Oh, yeah.
This is the once in a
Yeah,
lifetime.
you don't see stuff like that all the time.
Wow, that
A
is
glitch
so
in reality. Those are cool.
This is original on there. They did have a window guy come in, and the window shapes are original, and built windows to go back in there. Of course, they were the old wooden ones, you know. But all the cut glass
guys.
down there, and the shape, and the gray, and dark gray.
We got
gold
5
colors
minutes left to
are
the,
all
the
original.
battery, so.
Unfortunately, part of the thing, the little tape there fell down, and so they're working on that. They do have the upstairs rebuilt and done. They're working on the main floor. So that building's got a particular part, though. Interesting. She's done. Interesting in history. You see, there was a very famous girl in a lady in Idaho Falls. Well, she probably hit me. Calling her a girl. Lady in Idaho Falls history. Her name was Kate Curley. Very famous in Idaho Falls. We have a whole park on 10th and 9th dedicated to her. She is responsible for the first flowers, trees, and walkways along the river. She's also responsible for lots of things. She was born during an age when women were supposed to stay home. You know, they couldn't have property, they couldn't go into bar, nothing, right? Now, where the museum is now, the library, there was a library, there was nothing there. That's where the cemetery was. Somebody thought that's where the cemetery was. And so she got the city of Idaho Falls to donate money, and they moved it out. That is
How much power do you have on your phone?
Rosedale Cemetery. They moved it out.
My
by
phone's got
Cox
5
Park.
minutes left of battery.
They moved all
And it'd been there for a lot of years. When they went to dig them up, some things were just
You can turn that
bones
all
and
off.
stuff.
We don't need that
So they
anymore.
just bagged them up.
I had
If you
like
go
a
out
half.
to Rosedale Cemetery and drive through
Listen.
it, there's like a grassy ridge.
do a
and you
half
can
a
see
ball.
lots and lots of headstones. Then you see this big, long, grassy ridge. It's a small here. Nothing's on it, and there never will be. Because when they dug that up and they just found bones and things like that, they buried them all in there. And there's no markers because they don't know who they belong to or what. And so they're all buried in there, so they can't sell plots or anything.
Wow.
That's why there's no headstones in that whole section
Wow.
in there, which I think is really interesting in there. The pizza parlor is open if she's hungry.
I don't think it's.
She's just restless.
She won't even eat this.
Yeah.
Here, I got a granola. Let's see if she'll eat that.
So we're almost done, honey. I'm trying to hurry. So she was responsible for Colonial Hall getting all the money to build the first library, and that's where the first library went. And then years later, the museum bought it. So that's why the basement of the library is so haunted. Is because there's still a lot of. They probably didn't get everybody out back then. You know, in the early 1900s. They probably didn't. So, the first permanent building.
Yeah, let me
in
record
Falls.
that. That'd be funny.
Permanent means brick and mortar, okay?
Yep.
Is the Celt on the end. That is the building with the brown little vanity that comes out. That is the Celt building. I apologize. Usually we're over there, but there's so many people hanging outside the bars. We thought it'd be better for you to be on this side tonight. They do have a couple male ghosts that haunt there. They're very nice. They don't bother anybody. We believe we know who they are. You see, when they was building that in the mid-1800s, it was very common. You'd work all day in the building, and then you would gamble and sleep in there at night, right? Well, one night they were gambling, and they couldn't pay the gambling bill, and so two of them marched the other two out in the street. They shot and killed them.
Oh,
Very
geez.
common. We had what we called streetwalkers. They were men that walked the street. And the rule was if you got to that body before anybody else, you got to claim what was on that body. Okay? And so you'd get to that body, there may be money in the pockets, there may be a gun, he may have nice boots, he may have a horse. I mean, you know, and they would strip the body. Then they would take the body down here, and here is the morgue. This building right here, and sell it to the mortician down here. And then the mortician, sorry baby, and then they would sell it to the mortician. Then the mortician would contact the family and get the family to try to buy back the body. More than likely, most families didn't have any money now because they were robbed. Remember when we was taking the pictures in the alley? That window, and below the window was like an inset door.
Yeah.
Behind it's an old big coal furnace, wood furnace. That's what they took. Oh, I'm so sorry. If you ever want to join the last part evening, let me know.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry, baby.
And look us up on Lord and Lady Marquis Gaming.
So
Hey, check
that's
us
where
out.
they would take all these bodies.
Go to
and burn them.
YouTube.
I think that's where all those faces come from.
Here, lady.
The people that they took in there and they burnt in there. So that's what happened there. Next to it is it was a little store. Now the Celt has bought it. They haven't opened it yet. They're putting it's not a winery, a brewery in there, and they haven't got it ready and up and going yet. But when it was built originally, it was a little mercantile store, and they had some rooms they rented out. One of the guys that rented the room was Frank Edwards. He was the town handyman.
Yeah, we have all
Either
kinds of stuff there.
help
Look under our
farm, grab
library,
Frank.
the
Any
country
bartender,
life.
grab Frank. He was a very nice guy. Worked really, really hard. He was in love. This orange building here is the last brothel to be shut down in Idaho Falls. 1975. I'm sure they had friends in high places.
75.
75 because there's no other brothels.
Wow.
So they had to have some connection in there.
Yeah.
6 girls worked there. We're talking 1920s though.
Yeah.
Okay? He would go up nightly and